in my lifetime.
They're not evil, and they don't cost hardly anything at all.
You've seen mine eating.
Well, the thing says go, so...
But they do.
I thought that was easy. HH, Harry Houdini. There we
Harry
go.
Houdini. Oh, the famous scientist, Harry Houdini.
Yes.
Yeah.
The famous
Yeah, but who's that?
Whoop. Echo. No voices. Hello.
Yep.
Hello. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Not this end. My YouTube's muted.
Yeah, I've muted. I'm done. No technical difficulties here.
I'll get enough racket from the voices in your
Carl's,
head.
Carl's guessing Howard Henderson.
Nope.
Is that actually a person, or is he just sort of strung two names?
Yeah, I
beginning
think
with
he's
H
just
together?
stringing two names together, yeah.
Like Henry. Henry,
Hornblower.
how are you doing?
Henry Hornblower.
Henry Hornblower. Oh, that's good. I like that. Henry Hornblower. Yeah, he's a drummer.
98 ages. Well, none of them are right.
What about Harry Hydrogen? No?
Harry Hydrometer.
Well, I was thinking
Harold-
Harry and the
Harold
Hendersons,
Hydrometer.
but it's Harry and the Hendersons, not Harry Henderson.
Oh, yeah.
Extra letters.
Why is Pip so quiet?
Pip, why are you quiet?
Don't know. Hang on.
You've been playing with your banana?
No banana anymore.
No, it's just, here she comes. Here she comes.
Am I here?
Yes, that's better.
No, you're there.
I'm about here.
Herbert Hoover.
No, I took the banana off, Terry, because I don't need it in that StreamYard thing.
Oh, now you're shouting. Good grief. What's going on?
It's you, then, not me.
I ain't fiddling nothing.
No, neither am I.
No, you're coming in
Just
loud
don't
enough.
do what other people have done in Zoom meetings lately and be caught pleasuring themselves while in meetings.
Oh, who? Name and shame.
Oh, we don't want to go down that road.
No.
Yeah. Oh, you can tell me later.
Hubert Haversack. Halbert Einstein. Halbert Einstein. Oh, good grief.
Halbert.
I've just been handed a bowl full of hot chips and I'm thinking, oh shit, how am I going to eat that?
Nice.
On mute.
Yeah, I will.
I hate listening to people eating when their mic's open. It's like, ah!
What, fries, chips, or cake?
I did that to Stingray a week or so ago. Everything went quiet, and I said, "Excuse me, I've just got to ask Stingray one question," and he just told me what he was eating because he knew what I was going to ask him. Because he does it all the time. He's forever eating, particularly towards the end of Jose's stream, because it's like, you know, our dinner time over here, our tea time, and you just listen to Stingray and think, "Yep, you're eating your dinner."
Well, I'm a bit late actually eating my dinner. I missed out.
Well, I'll call it a supper then.
Yeah. Well, it's 7:15 here, so...
No, that's still dinner time, isn't it? That's not. Yeah. It's too early for supper.
Well, in summertime, our summer here, it'd still be light out. So, and in the heat of the evening, I don't feel like dinner until the sun's gone down. So that's not till nearly 8:30, 9 o'clock nearly by the time I feel like having actually dinner in summertime. But wintertime, no, earlier. Oh, okay. We've got a clue. This scientist contributed to several branches of science, one being physiology, where he worked out the mathematics of the eye and theories of vision.
No.
No, I don't know. I ain't got a clue.
That's it's a clue of some sort, I suppose.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, I've got a name, but...
Well, I used to go to an optician's called Hutchinson's.
He doesn't look Arabic.
No, he's not Arabic.
Well, it's not him.
Definitely not Arabic.
No. Not even vaguely Arabic. I mean, there's just no hint of that in his face.
Well, the guy googled the name and came up with Arabic, so it's not him.
Oh, excuse me. I shouldn't have stayed up so late.
Horatio Higgs, Sir Eagle says.
No.
No. A clever guess, though.
Besides, the Higgs boson is named after Peter Higgs, not Horatio.
Oh, okay. At least they're trying.
Right.
They're trying.
Wasn't it Horatio Hornblower?
No, wasn't it Nelson?
Well, we'll go through a bunch of names with the H, and then we'll see if somebody can guess at least the first name first.
Harry.
I got it, I think.
No, we had Henry, Harry.
Hubert.
We had a Hubert.
Yeah, have we had a Hubert? Howard.
I can't think of any other.
His first name rhymes with his nationality.
Yeah.
Does that make sense, Pip?
Yes. There you go. I've DM'd it to you.
Oh, he wouldn't be German.
Herman.
Yeah, that's right, Pip.
Did he have some hermits?
So his first name's Herman.
Herman's Hermits.
I've got to read a bit more about him then.
Oh, well, let's just guess that. We'll go to the Derp for a few minutes while they're going through that. Where are we?
Okay.
Now, I'm going to apologise before we play this, because I know somebody's been putting themselves through the ordeal of watching the whole stream, and they've only got halfway through it.
Yeah, it's very brave of him to do that.
Would you like to give us a bit of a what's the word for it? The thing they say about a book before you read the book.
The preface.
The preface.
Synopsis.
Yeah, I don't know, something like that. Whatever that word is.
Carla had the same reaction.
Oh, give him. You mean a précis?
Preface.
Well, preface is an
Hovercraft,
introduction.
inventor of the rubber skirt.
I think a synopsis is the right one.
Herman Hovercraft.
Yeah.
No, the hovercraft wasn't invented by somebody called Hovercraft.
Okay, another clue. This scientist also
chapter,
to physics with theories of conservation of momentum, electrodynamics, and thermodynamics. That doesn't help me, but it might help somebody else out there. A forward? Yeah, that's another word for that bit at the front. A forward. It's something to do with level.
Well, we see a forward something slightly different. It's usually, yes, it's an introduction to the book, but it's usually by somebody else. So quite often you'll have a book, and the forward will be by probably somebody a bit more well known, talking about the book and what it's about. So it's an introduction to the book by another, generally not the author.
Synopsis, a brief summary or general survey of something.
Yes.
Right.
Whereas a preface, it's an introduction to a book, but it's generally sort of saying, this is what this book is roughly about, this is what I hope to achieve with it, blah, blah, blah.
So I haven't watched it, and the synopsis says it talks a lot of bollocks.
Well, that should be taken as read, considering who it's coming from. If you're expecting anything other than a load of old bollocks, then oh dear.
Now, do we need the subtitles on this, or we can leave them off?
No.
No, at least he does speak.
Oh, jeez, this scientist has a type of coil named after him. Coil. Oh, I should know that. A type of coil. I should get this. I should get this. In theory, I should get this.
Yeah, in theory.
But what about reality?
Theory and practice are quite often worlds apart.
Hey, look, I'm trying to give myself a fighting chance here.
I'll let Naked John in.
He's naked.
No naked people allowed in here. Sorry.
I've got the songs on.
What thongs?
Hang on, I'm going to fix that up.
Your thongs and our
Will
thongs
it be
are different.
helical?
Yeah.
Helicoil? A type of coil?
No.
Helicoil? Herman Heli?
No. Eminently.
Sab Eagle's trying again.
Herman intrauterine device. Not that type.
What's that got to
not
do with
that
the
type of
coil?
coil. Well, it's the coil, isn't it? Coil is an IUD.
Thank God it's flat said.
Eagle has.
It's a very creative guesses out here. I'll give them that much.
Oh, that's creative, that one. Oh dear.
I mean, that's up there with Halbert Einstein. That was the best one. Good old Halbert.
Albert.
Albert Einstein.
Okay, and please tell me to stop to press pause as soon as you can.
Is there some way we can artificially impose a shirt on this Pratt?
Yeah.
Why is he always
I
wearing
know.
a bloody vest?
A wife beater.
Yeah.
Well, see, I can do this on my end. Where are we?
Put the annotations on, Terry, and we'll draw a shot.
Yeah, look. See, I can put a mustache on him here. There, see, I can do that, but they can't see that out there. I don't think.
That's a shame because that
yeah.
adds gravitas to him. I think.
I don't know if
Yeah.
they see that. If they could see that out there, that'd make it so much
No,
more cooler.
they could see your little pen cursor, but they can't
see it out there.
They can't see what you've doodled.
Oh,
It's a shame.
no.
It really does add. It gives him character.
I think you
Doesn't
can
give
do
him
it
intelligence.
if somebody else is sharing, not when I'm sharing.
Ah,
I think
Right,
it works.
okay.
I think it works the other way around. Okay, how do I turn me thing off?
yeah.
Turn
Now
it
you've got
off?
to get rid of what we can see.
Right. Okay. Now somebody can share something, and we'll try it next time. Or take a screenshot of him and share an image, and then see if I can draw on
So I'm just taking a screenshot of him. No fear, Harry.
it. Okay. Let's see what he's talking about. This level thing.
Okay, I'll just move back from the screens.
The Earth is not a water rocket. Speaking of which, Pugs.
Wait a minute. I've got to get rid of
You
this.
need to get rid of that just looks silly now.
I know it did.
Yeah.
I'm going, oops, I've forgotten something. Oh, lucky I didn't draw something else then.
Yes.
Okay, try again. Take two.
Okay.
Now they took that tab away. YouTube is amazing. They keep changing things over and over again. New, easier moderation. All right, let's see here. All right, I'm working on it, Pugsley. All right, Pugsley is now a moderator.
Whoopee.
I don't think we're having problems here.
I don't think his whey protein's doing much.
Clifford. It's always a damn globe, huh? Give me the first evidence, proof, absolute proof that we're on a spinning ball.
Sunset.
All the science I can find, peer-reviewed, says we don't move, and all the military weapons and everything you can read about that, it always assumes a flat plane not moving. But whatever.
You need to
You
do
want to believe
research.
we're on a
outside
spinning
the
ball
flat
hurling
Earth.
through space. Oh, guys, did you notice the alien disclosure? Well, the alien disclosure part's happened. So now we're just waiting for Israel to go to war. I think by the end of this month, but it could happen as late as early September and still fit into this year.
Harry,
But
when did I miss
I'm
the
looking for
alien
9th of Bob, which is
exposure?
July 30th.
I didn't get that memo.
Yeah, neither did I. That's slightly worrying.
Alien disclosure. Well, other than we watched a couple of the Alien films the other day.
The Earth is not a water rocket. Speaking of which, Pugsy Lovejoy came up with a awesome way to check if the Earth is actually flat or not. Check this out, guys. Let me. You guys, hopefully, do you know what a clinometer is?
What do you?
Let me show you a
That's a good point.
clinometer. Now, this isn't the exact one that we're going to be using, but let me show it to you. Let me share the screen for you.
God, this is knicker grit. Get on with it.
There we go. This is a clinometer. It can measure degree elevation. This is what we're actually going to be using it for. We were first using a manual.
Wouldn't it just be basically called a digital spirit level?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Kind of.
But yeah.
Yeah, I know. You can have different angles in that of level, but if they wanted to get an angle, but yeah, just basically all it is, just a digital spirit level. Okay.
Manual one to check to see what the inclination was, let's say, of Venus over the horizon at a certain time, or the moon, something like that, between two distances. But Pugsy Lovejoy found a digital clinometer that will lock in the local level. What you do is you put this, now this has a level built in.
I caught that. It'll lock in your local level. Remember that?
Yeah.
What we're going to do is we're going to put it on a level, an actual water level. Here in Arizona, he's on the West Coast, and you can lock that in, turn it off and turn it on, and the lock is still there. So you get a local level. This is what I was trying to do with that one app as I was flying from Arizona to the East Coast, but that app would reset if it wasn't in the foreground the whole time. This has no issues like that. Once you lock in what level is, you lock it in, you turn it off, and then you mail it to someone 2,000 or 3,000 miles away. They turn it on. The local level is still locked in wherever the local level was when it was last locked in. So
Move the monitors back.
Is it going to suggest that you lock this local level in and then send it to the other side of the planet, and it's still showing the same locked in level? Ergo.
So in theory, if you set it up on where you are, farmer, and you mailed it to me through FedEx, like you normally would, and then I open it up, and what do I turn it on? I'd have to turn it on though, wouldn't I? Yeah.
You'd have to turn it on. But then
it'll show your level, but not my level. Okay, that's interesting.
Well, it will show the level that it was locked to.
Yeah, it'll show your level, but it won't show my level.
No, it's not my level. It's the level.
Oh.
It's the level it's been locked to. That's all. It could be my level, your level, anywhere level. It's just a level.
It's just level.
It's just level.
It just locks in the direction of gravity at that particular location on the Earth, which is usually pretty much straight down.
Yep.
And so when it gets to 3,000 miles away, it'll still be pointing level when it's, it'll still indicate horizontal. Horizontal.
Yeah, but what if I lived on a hill?
Horizontal. Well, you see, it doesn't matter because the level it's registering is it's working off straight down, being towards the center of the Earth, and that is the same all around the planet. Because gravity is pulling you towards the center of the Earth. It doesn't matter where you're standing, so you can set the level on this thing anywhere, and it's going to show the same thing anywhere around the Earth. Oh dear! But this is going to be his argument. This thing is going to prove a flat Earth, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think we're beat here. I think we might as well pack our bags and head off.
Yep, thousands of
I'm
years
going
of
to
science, millions
check
of
the
photos
local
from
level here
space.
in the Phoenix area. I'm going to mail it to my friend in Baltimore. He's going to put it on a level there. And my understanding is you can get accurate to within 0.1 degree. We should read 36 degrees difference in local level if we want a ball.
Oh, God. Oh.
And there's no reset, nothing like that to worry about. Once you tell this thing what level is, it locks it. And so my friend on the East Coast, if we live on a ball, he should turn it on and it should read 36 degrees off of level. Does that make sense, guys?
Oh, my God. No, it doesn't make sense at all.
I knew this. Yeah, I knew exactly where he was going. The way he kept saying, "Oh, you lock this level in where I am now. You lock this level." Yeah, and your mate in Baltimore will have exactly the same bloody level. You idiot.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's painful. I have pushed my chair, just push back a little bit further. Yeah, I can't reach screens. Can't reach the keyboard. I can't reach anything that I can throw anything else.
I mean, if they're going to debunk the model, they have to understand it first. I mean, he just shows no understanding of what the model actually is.
Well, he's been doing this for years now, showing absolutely no understanding whatsoever.
The only thing he didn't mention is how do you calibrate it?
Oh, he probably need to put it on a flat and level surface.
Well, he didn't mention that. He just said
No.
He said, if I can remember what he said now.
See, what you could do is you could put it on an angle and lock in that as being your level,
Yeah.
And it would read 0 at that level, okay? And so then you could put everything at the same angle, That's all it basically means, lock in your level. So you set it to where you think is level, and then you press the calibrate button, and it locks that in as your 0.
Yeah.
And then you measure all your other angles from there. That's what it means.
God's tooth is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Blue's closing statement keeps coming into play time.
How stupid can you get? Yeah.
Yes, it's not a challenge. Christ almighty. Oh dear. I knew that as soon as he started talking like that, I thought, I know exactly where you're going. You're going to presume if you send it to somebody an adequate distance away, then that's X number of degrees, and that's what it should register. No. No.
Wrong.
Yeah. What the whole concepts of horizontal, perpendicular, and tangent, and everything like that, basic geometry, doesn't even get a look in. I mean, I so wanted to be wrong, but I wasn't. Sometimes you hate being right.
And he's got this thing, he can't understand what an umbra and penumbra is. He just doesn't get it.
Well, that as well. You're either in full shadow, which is the umbra, or you're in a partial shadow.
Well, he's got this bee in his bonnet at the. He's got this bee in his bonnet at the moment that you have to have the blocking object being a certain number of diameters away for it to create a penumbra.
Oh yeah.
And he just doesn't understand. He said, "Oh no, it's got nothing to do with the size of the illuminating object." Yes, it has.
It has. Oh dear.
I think he covered that in the first bit. He was showing a picture. He doesn't understand. Oh, there it is. That's his way of explaining it. With flashlight.
Yeah, well, a light source and a blocking object. That is ultimately what we're talking about.
Yeah, he's been playing around with his penumbra for ages. It just seems to just never ending for him.
No, it's because he doesn't understand it. So it's going to be a constant source of wonder and amazement to him. His heart.
Momentarily, I'll show these wonderful peanuts your artwork.
Hey, I'm still learning how to use this annotation tool. We had it going once before, and it got a bit crazy one time on my channel. Yeah, that's it.
That's it. Like, gaze on my works, ye mighty.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah, but that was just showing you how the annotation tool worked. Yeah. Yeah, but then I could actually, might be able to still do that now if I get that, and I grab that one there.
Now, how the heck do I stop sharing?
You don't have to stop sharing. Like, what colour's that?
Can't see anything.
Can't see that? Oh, they can't see
there
it out there.
Blue. I can see
There's a
blue.
bit of blue.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it's shown outside though.
Yeah, I don't think they can see that out there.
No.
Oh.
Yes, they can. Yeah, they can.
Yeah.
Oh, can they?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, so I can change the colour. Okay. Oh, there you go. Wait a minute. I'm trying to find the right. Clear all drawings.
And I got a blue patch.
Oh, I can't clear all drawings.
No,
Yeah, that's
okay.
it. I can't clear that one because that's the one we drew. Where is it? Got different colours. You can have freestyle. Oh, that's freestyle.
Now you're renaming me.
That's freestyle.
Go along now. Not sure. Well, no, I'm not asking what that is.
It's quite obvious.
How immature? Who's this immature person?
Yes. Terrible.
They can definitely see that.
It's hard to write with the mouse.
Loser.
Carl, all the credit for the enhancement to the picture goes to Terry.
Yeah.
No, okay then. Okay.
Nope.
Enough of that childish thing. I think I'm a teenager or something. Oh, this is going to be a bit of a Heinz variety tonight because we've got. I don't know if I've got any other Derp that's came up lately. Who did McToon debate? Somebody mentioned McToon debated somebody. Not sure who that was now.
That was a chap called Keith Ivan Mitchell, who I've never heard of before. I think he's one of these Facebook warriors.
Okay.
I've listened to a bit of it this morning, but
no, it was horrible. Carl said it was horrible.
Yeah, it didn't sound too good. Okay. Doesn't help that he sounds a lot like Essie Montreal.
Oh no.
Got that same sort of voice and that same sort of manner of speech. Like I said, there is a. Forgive me for saying this, but there is a new Spurs video. But I've no idea what it's like because I haven't watched it because I don't watch his stuff.
I don't watch it either. If it's only just a copy off over on Gems with people talking, it's not worth watching.
Hang on.
Or if it's just bits and pieces of edited footage pieced together. I call him McToon, Sir Beagle. I know it's MC Toon, but I always say McToon.
I don't put it in any other vids, which you usually does.
Who else is? Huge Ass did a how wrong could you be, but that's not a debate. I'm just looking for debates only. Debate.
See, Marble just posted some crap.
Did Jose have any one-on-ones last night with anyone?
No.
Okay. Okay. Who else is out there? I got a couple of debunkers that have put a few videos out in the last 48 hours, but I'll leave them till later. I'll pick one of them. Who else have we got? No, I can't find anyone that's actually done a debate. FE debate with MC Toon was Keith Ivan Mitchell and his 90-degree angle to Polaris.
Yeah, that's the one.
Was that the one you're talking about? Okay.
Yeah.
Who else have we got? Oh, the Plain Truth versus Sean Hawkins.
God. Pillock.
That was a funny bit yesterday.
What's that?
I don't know.
Well, I don't know whether you're aware. Jose has memberships in his channel.
Yeah.
And the highest membership level is called the Boss, and I think it costs somewhere in the region of about $100 a month.
Wow.
So they're at the start of the stream. Where are we now? Monday. Just as it was all kicking off, just as Jose was getting going, there was a soccer account appeared in a side chat called "Who's the Boss?" And we all knew straight away that it was Travis because of the way he said that he typed "hello, hello, hello" like he does in that stupid intro of his.
Yeah.
And then within the next couple of seconds, it flashes up that "Who's the Boss?" has just become the boss. So that gives him that leaves Jose quite beholden to him because all of a sudden Travis has just given him $100. So now instead of treating Travis like the prat he is and you know all the rest of it, he's now got to give him airtime. So it almost became the Travis show. Yesterday when the stream started, Chris Berry was obviously filling in for Travis until Travis could come on air. And then at some point, Sean Hawkins was describing what Travis does, how dishonest he is, and all the rest of it. And Travis said, right, I want him removed. And Jose said, well, what do you mean? Well, I'm the boss. If I want somebody removed, I can have them removed. I haven't just paid, I've paid you $100. I want Sean removed. And Jose said, but he hasn't done anything to warrant being kicked from the stream. And of course, petulant man-child went all petulant man-child, as he does. It was all very amusing. And yeah, I talked to Stingray last night, and he said, well, Travis has a point, because that's how Jose pushed it all. If you're the boss, you've got the ultimate power. But then Jose didn't want him to kick Sean, because Sean hadn't really said anything to warrant being kicked by anybody, just that Travis doesn't want him there. So I don't quite know how that's going to resolve itself.
Does it mean he's the boss for the month, or
he's the boss? As long as he keeps making that monthly payment, he is classed as the boss. There are already C4 as a boss, and then just to stir things up on the Monday, halfway through the stream, that wonderful Scotsman John Watson also doled up the money, and he became a boss. Now, Twitwit used to be a boss, but I think she was a boss for like a couple of months, and then obviously, you know. I mean, $100 a month is a lot of money just to be a member of a channel. So I don't think Twitwit is a boss anymore. But at the moment, you've got C4, John Watson, and Travis are all bosses.
It also means they can join the stream whenever they like. They don't need to get an invite or anything.
Correct. As a boss, you can automatically dip in and out of the link without Jose letting you in. You can also kick people without Jose sort of saying, and I don't know.
I wish he'd numbered these so I knew which one it was. Is it Daily Boom? Are we ready? Etherband Crash Course and more? Would that have been the episode?
That would be yesterday.
That was yesterday's. Yeah, he ran the whole. There was a piece Travis did. I think it was for his discussion with Conspiracy Cats, where he supposedly introduces and explains. He does a tutorial in the Etherband, so that everybody knows what the Etherband is. We already know what it is. It's called bullshit.
Yeah, bullshit.
Yeah,
exactly.
I can't play that one. It says live stream offline on that one.
See, maybe Jose could resolve the boss bit by every time you use your boss power to remove somebody, you become $10 less. So you're only a $90 boss now. And a $90
so you've got to
can't
use your
remove
money wisely.
Yeah.
That way.
So a $90 boss can't remove a $100 boss. You see?
No, a person can't. A boss can't remove another boss. A boss was posted as you can remove one person from the show each day.
Okay.
And you don't even have to be. Yeah, you don't even have to be in the stream. You can do it from the live chat as well.
Normal members think it's once a week. It was once a week.
It was, unless he's
Yeah,
changed
it all seems
Once a
to
month
change.
now.
Have we got anything with Jose actually explaining it, or has it just been a little bit here and there?
When he did the memberships first, he explained it, but that was months ago.
Yeah,
okay. Oh, we're not going to get that. Well, I can't play that video if that's the last one he uploaded, because it's not coming through. That's the one where Travis and or whoever it was with Sean.
Maybe editing it.
Harry, what you can do is Travis put up a poll asking people for whether he should agree to Catcher's terms or not on his community tab, and he got absolutely pulverized in it.
Oh God, yes.
Oh.
Okay, I don't know.
Yes, he did.
Where would I find that?
I'll look at the Plain Truth.
On the Plain Truth channel on YouTube on his community tab.
Yeah, he put a poll up.
Community. No,
Is it still there? Is it still there? Yes, it is. He posted it 2 weeks ago.
If you can share it if you want.
Yeah, I can't share anything.
Okay.
I've got that Windows 10 bug. As soon as I tried to share everything, Chrome just...
Okay. The conspiracy bald kitty, that one?
That's the one. Yes, the way he spells conspiracy. Yeah.
If not, I'll just share it for you, see if I've got the link.
Well, I'll give you the link. Here.
In here or out there?
In here, everyone.
You'll need to scroll down a little bit if it doesn't come up straight away. So he posted this 2 weeks ago.
There
right. Yeah. Community. Yeah, on community. Right. If you scroll down, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Up a tad. There you go. There it is. So notice how he writes conspiracy, because this is about conspiracy cats. You can't see the results because you haven't voted.
Oh.
Now look at the three choices. He says he's think I cannot control myself, but I think that's just his way of saying he's scared. Let's take a poll. Debate with rules and points with a non-partisan mod. Then Conspiracy Cats chooses platform, mod, and rules. Or Conspiracy Cats just concede he can't handle the power of the ether band. Now, which one do you think just about everybody voted for?
The middle one. I've just clicked.
The middle one. So if you click on that, there you go. 88% of people said no plain truth. We think Conspiracy Cats should choose and control everything.
Yeah.
Oh, and if you go to the comments, the second one that appears is Farmer's Band.
Comments are good.
Where's comments here?
Yeah, 445.
Oh, yeah, so.
The second one's you.
Please debate him again. You petulant, whining man-child routine is funny.
Yeah. Well, it is, because that's his whole routine. Petulant, whining man-child. Yes, he is a master debater.
Master debater.
Oh, dear. So at least he doesn't block me. I can leave comments on him. It's just Riley that's the real coward.
Yeah. Oh, here we are. Conspiracy Cats. Okay, exactly. My way or the highway. I won the last debate, hands down. You're the one who feels like need to level the score. Also, you cannot control yourself. You were totally embarrassment of your childish behaviour in the last debate. Did he respond to that? Doesn't
Probably
look like
not.
he did. No, he didn't. Otherwise, it would have said his name. Would have came up, responded.
Yep.
I don't think he has any responses. No, he hasn't responded to nothing.
Look like it.
No.
No, well, I think even he realised he made himself look a complete prat doing that. You know.
Yeah, he's not even. Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Got a response here somewhere. Oh, so Conspiracy Cats just did the smiley face thumb up. Conspiracy Cats, right. So his cats could have denied this. He didn't. That proves he's not here for truth. I'm not here to trigger anyone, nor I'm here to misrepresent and strawman my opponent. All you gammers bitching about my crying is you're bitching about your boy getting brought up short on his bull shit claims with what not one citation anyways. F off.
That's a bit rich.
Yeah.
I mean, Travis doesn't do citations, and when he says I have all the data, it's his crap photos. He doesn't have any data. He's got crap photos.
No. Well, I will correct you because Travis mucked up when Travis sent all the footage from the day that Sean G went up to there.
Yeah.
And others. There's actually audio on the files where Travis has recorded the temperatures and stuff. He just won't share them.
Ah, well, that's even worse then.
Wonder why?
Oh, we all know why. But yeah, it's like when he was there for like a fortnight. He took his fortnight's holiday and then said, "Oh, I did this unpaid." Yeah, you're on holiday, mate. That's how these things work. And he went out at 2 specific times of the day, and those 2 specific times of the day just happened to be when he got the most refraction, when he got the worst possible distortion in his photos and his film. Yeah, he didn't go out when it was clear. He went out when it was not clear.
No, again, he has loads of clear footage because, again, he mucked up and sent Sean G the clear footage.
Yeah, but he'll never show that.
No, of course not.
All he ever shows is the crap stuff. Because he uses that to back up his claims and his theory. It's the old line from Hitchhikers. We demand clearly defined areas of doubt and uncertainty. That's what he wants. He doesn't want it. It's like the old black swan. They all crow about the black swan, but that's like the 1 in 100 photo that the guy took. Because when you look at all the other stuff, it's as clear as a bell that all of these rigs are behind the horizon. But they ignore all that. It's like, yeah, when they say don't look at the rigs, yeah, don't look at the rigs because you can see just how refracted and distorted the view is. It's not normal. That isn't what even the guy himself, whatever his name was, who took all these photos and shot all this film, said, "This is what I see most of the time. It's clear, it's crisp. There's the horizon and the rigs behind it. But every now and then, when the conditions are just right and you get all this horrible refraction and distortion, you get this sort of image." But that was like 1 in 100. That's the one they concentrate on. That's what Travis does. He concentrates on those days when you've got refraction and mirages and everything else going on. Every time it's clear and crisp and you can see what's happening. No, not interested. Don't show that. He's so full of it, it's unbelievable. And on top of all that, he does his little act, his little routine with the silly voices and the singing and the whole performance that comes with it.
Yeah, please remember, Travis is so smart that when I was posting stuff from the bullshit generator in his chat, he believed that I had become a flat earther.
Yeah, yeah, quite.
I don't think I'll be able to find that segment with Travis trying to kick Sean on Jose's. I wouldn't have a clue where that is.
I'll go on mute and find it for you.
I've got the YouTube opened up now. I can share it.
Trying to think how far in it was. I mean, we had to sit through Jose played his tutorial, and that was probably 10 or 15 minutes worth. Then it was a while before Travis came in because Chris Berry was straight in, and it was like, it's so obvious what he's doing. He's like a placeholder there waiting for Travis to come in. And then once Travis got going, Berry just disappeared. It's so obvious that it's all like, oh, cover for me before, whilst I'm doing something else.
Oh, not really his avatar. Back of it.
That's it.
Yeah, Mr. Rumpus bits.
Yeah, Mr. Rumpus bits.
Yeah, I'm skipping past Rumpus. It must have been before that because it's not coming up.
No, I think Sean did. I think Sean, if you go forward again, you had Sean doing his bit, and I think it came just after that from memory.
Your comment appeared out.
There's Sean there at 116.
You had the bit. Try that. Yeah, Sean was doing his description of what Travis does, and I think it was just after that Travis tried to boot him.
Oh, here we go.
That's it.
Discovered an inferior mirage. You seem to have changed your language slightly.
Oops, sorry.
From the video you were showing earlier.
Get out. Shut up,
Hello.
Rumpus.
I'm just chatting in the background. Link. I'm going to just scroll it down.
No, I wish I could do that with Rumpus anytime he's talking. I could just fast forward.
Oh.
Fast forward.
And I shared it on the YouTube chat if anybody want to go check it out.
Just
Travis, allow me, Travis.
Oh,
before
sorry.
you
Okay,
sorry. I just want to read a quick super chat from Leo, so before it goes too far. I'm trying to cash him as they go. You know, I know it's going to be just a handful of them. So, Leo is fun. Thank you for the $5, bro. I appreciate it. Fact: if you have a 6-foot observer standing on a 50-foot,
yeah, and so you need to show down low where you see, depending on days, you can find some days, for instance, of early morning, not saying you. I also got confused about at the ground. If you have is that the sun reduces density. Sorry about that.
Oh, Travis doesn't get anything wrong. Travis is the best magician ever. See, Larry, the one thing you don't understand about Travis is ether band, or whatever.
Guy out.
What we don't understand. Please. Did I interrupt you, man?
Kick this guy out, please,
Excuse
Jose.
me. Can you please not interrupt me?
Yeah.
Travis.
Let's see what Sean has to say first. It's unfair to before listening to what he has to say and give to the conversation to kick him. It's really not fair. No. Sean, go ahead. Let's see.
See, the atmosphere doesn't do what Travis needs it to do to confirm his bias, to confirm the fact that he refuses to believe in reality. See, the ether band allows the horizon in front of something to raise up, so that's not curvature. It allows he calls that proximate looming. It allows things to be loomed up and back or shrunk down or enlarged or whatever, just so he doesn't have to admit that the earth is round. He's made up this imaginary world, and he demands everybody believe in it just on the sound of his voice.
Thank you, John. Yeah, that's fair. You know, that's it. Sean spoke his piece, and that's it. We'll move on. It's a lot of people here, so.
Just a quick one. I can show you the ray diagrams if you like, Travis, of just how the
No, I don't want to see diagrams. I do not want to see diagrams. Show me what you think the world is doing in a real picture. You can't do it.
Travis, do you see how Rumpus does? Rumpus is great doing diagrams. I uploaded it on his own, slightly edited.
Yeah, I don't have time.
Is there any more to hear, or was that it? That bit to say to kick Sean?
Oh, there must be more.
Yeah, there was more. Maybe it was before then, because he made his whole, I've given you 100. Why can't I kick him? Blah 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 blah. He was having quite a go. When did that happen then? Was it before?
That's you.
Rainer says the text Sean was after the bit you were just watching.
Oh right, okay. I can't remember the timestamps. You don't know. You don't take notice of the timestamps when you're actually in there, and that's the problem.
So I'm going to surmise that Sean came back with something and then Travis said it again.
You don't know who's presenting and who's not because Lyle's.
Yeah, that's.
Lyle's
it
there.
was all round. It was all round about that time. I'm sure. Just couldn't tell you what the timestamp was. Might have to try and remember in future if this sort of thing happens. Just quickly sort of scribble down. Oh, we're about 2 hours in. Blah blah blah. You know.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, or take a screenshot or something. Sean was speaking to Larry Brainerd, you were saying.
Yeah, that's the bit we just
the kick
watched.
Sean was after that. Brainerd was saying. So I have to go back.
No, you're too far back.
Yeah, well, that's. Yeah, I remember the image.
Right about.
Yeah, it was there.
That picture, yeah.
That's where we were up to. It was after that.
You are drawing pictures of what you think is happening with rays of light that do not exist. Andrew Thomas Young says so. Rays of light do not exist. So there is no such thing as ray tracing. So no, don't draw me a picture of something that you cannot demonstrate.
Hi guys, I see a little issue here, and I feel Leo's frustration. He say, "Why do I get to talk whenever I super chat?" No, you can talk at any time. Anybody can talk at any time. You just gotta jump in there and believe me that I'm paying attention to find a window to let you get in there, man.
Travis, Thomas Young has got rays.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. Leo, go ahead.
I just want to kind of go back to my point with this super chat. My point was
saying it's
that if
1
we
hour
define
16
the horizon as the apparent line where the sky meets the ocean
16.
or the
Well,
ground,
yeah, we went. That's
if
where
I'm
we
on
were.
a 50-foot cliff,
You've seen fear mirages. What's happening there is that the sun is warming up the tarmac, that warms up the air, it expands and it reduces density, and then you get in fear mirages because the curvature, in fact, the density gradient changes. It becomes actually just as it gets near the ground. It's actually usually a feature in the last few meters, but if you're looking on a road or something, it's actually just can be a few inches worth. But the gradient.
I'm trying to skip past rumpus.
Please.
Okay, I've got quite a lot to say. Okay, fuck it then. You just carry on.
No swearing. Come on, that was funny, but no swearing.
Rumpus
we're gonna have to. We try to keep it more concise. You know, I know he's allowed to say.
Well, there are a number of about 5 different things that Travis got wrong, and I suppose I was trying to go through them comprehensively. Sorry about that.
Oh, Travis doesn't get anything wrong. Travis is the best magician ever. See, Larry, the one thing you don't understand about Travis is ether band, or whatever. What we don't understand. Did I interrupt you, man?
Yeah, we already played this bit.
Excuse me. Can you please not interrupt me?
Yeah. Well, that's the bit we already played.
Yeah, we'll keep going.
Keep going.
Let's see what Sean has to say first. It's unfair to before listening to what he has to say.
Pardon?
Well, you already played this bit, so just skip forward a little bit, not too much.
Just hit the right arrow and it'll go 10 seconds.
Confirm the fact that he refuses to believe in reality. See, the ether band allows the horizon in front of something to raise up. So it allows things to be loomed up and back or shrunk down or enlarged. He's made up this imaginary world, and he.
Thank you, John. Yeah, that's fair. You know, that's it. Sean spoke his piece, and that's it. We'll move on. It's a lot of people here, so.
Just a quick one. I can show you the ray diagrams, if you like, Travis, of just how the
No, I don't want to see diagrams. I do not want to see diagrams. Show me what you think the world is doing in a real picture. You can't do it.
Travis, did you see how Rumpus does? Rumpus is great doing diagrams. I uploaded it on his own, slightly edited.
Yeah, I don't have time to do that. Yeah, I do not have time to watch that. No.
I have a question.
No, hold on real quick,
Excuse me,
Jose.
could you spend hours every day drawing on photographs?
I cut it, Travis. Travis, go ahead, and then the Rumpus.
Yeah, I'm boss, right?
And then we continue. I mean, who's the boss? Go ahead, who's the boss?
Okay, kick Sean out of here, please.
Here we go.
Give me a reason. Give me a reason.
I gave you 100 reasons.
What?
But really, is it fair? Do you think it's fair?
That doesn't matter. You don't have that stipulation. Your stipulation is not, if you have a good enough excuse to kick somebody out, I'll let you kick him out. That's not your stipulation, Jose. Right? I paid for this privilege.
I'm gonna refuse to do that because Sean hasn't done anything to be booted.
Okay, well then give me my money back.
I can't. You got to take it back.
You got to apply for that.
Take it back. Take it back.
Okay. Hold on now.
Wow.
Is
you
everybody
paid money,
here?
You paid $100 to be able to kick me off the panel?
Is everybody okay with this? Is everybody okay with this?
Please, guys. But John Hawkins, don't ask for it now. John Hawkins. As long as we keep, as long as we behave, everybody. I haven't seen a reason to remove anybody out, like for real. I haven't seen.
Okay, Jose. He started out his comment with a personal attack on me. Okay?
First thing he said
was a personal attack, okay?
Brainer is saying, look at Ranty in the chat, so if you can make it bigger or whatever. Apparently Ranty's in the chat
in
now.
the side chat.
Yeah.
I can't read that.
Hang on, I've got it open on the other screen. I didn't notice Ranty at the time, but then we were so busy listening to Travis's nonsense. That's the problem. You miss what's going on in the side chat. Oh, there we go.
If anyone's able to screenshot the side chat, so we can display it bigger for people to read it in the bit you're talking about. Like, I can't. There's no way I can read that from here.
Ranty said in capital letters, always read the fine print.
Well, Jose only just verbally said, you give me $100, you can be the boss. That's about it. If Jose didn't give any other written instructions or rules or whatever, that's...
The thing is, when you go to... Let me just open up...
I was just going to go to the perks.
The boss. Right. If you go to the boss, which for us in the UK is £89.99 per month. That's 90 quid a month.
That's over $100 then, really.
Yeah, you get access to all the perks from the previous levels. There's only something like 3 or 4 levels. And it says, right, ability to call the shots, choose who joins, request topics to talk about, request the people to present the topics, big power. That's all it says.
So no kicking out.
That's in writing. That's all it says. Ability to call the shots, choose who joins.
Yeah, problem for Jose is that Twitwit has booted people off, and he said it verbally, and he hasn't retracted that.
Yeah, well, Jose's got himself in all sorts of hot water with all sorts of people because of what happened with Dick Dawson. Yeah.
Okay.
I have no idea what happened with Dick Dawson. So
Dick Dawson came into Jose's hangout and got booted. I think just as a joke.
By Twitwit?
I think so. It was a while ago now, and I can't remember exactly how it all happened, but I think it was Twitwit who used her boss powers to boot him as a joke.
I think that's something Jose should have stipulated from at some time, even having it written underneath his in the stream, underneath in the description.
Yeah.
That's something he should have. If he was just leaving it open-ended, like saying what he was just saying then, no, you shouldn't kick somebody. That's okay. And then Travis is going, well, am I the boss? But then again, if the rules don't have to say you can kick someone, well, that's...
The rules have been decidedly variable, because when you set all this up, if you went sort of the lowest level, I mean, just trying to see what...
I get someone kicked off. Can't remember who it was.
Yeah, I think we're at the level that's called channel shoutouts, which is particularly ironic, because don't know.
Who doesn't?
nothing on my bloody channel. But what that basically did was if we're at that level of membership, we were safe from being booted from the panel. And you could also, once a month, nominate somebody to be kicked for the rest of the stream. And once a week, you could have somebody kicked for 20 minutes. And it all kept changing. It kept evolving. And Jose kept playing about with it. Most of that now seems to have been dropped completely. And I don't think anybody's been kicked off by any member for ages. The only people who have been kicked off is by Jose because, you know, they've been, we had Brian Leakey constantly interrupting, couldn't keep his trap shut. And Jose said, right, that's it. You're out for the rest of the stream because you're just too disruptive. And there's certain people he's banned completely because they're just dickheads. But yeah, the whole membership thing has really it was lots of excitement at the start, lots of prattling about, and then it all died to death. But that prattling about was when Dick Dawson got kicked out. And I think that put a lot of noses out of joint. And then, of course, Jose, when he gets bored, he does his flip-flop and he goes into other channels and disrupts them and trolls them. And I don't know.
Unless he's keeping it as an open-ended, entertainment-valued aspect of it as well, because that would be an issue.
Yeah. Let's remember it's Jose, so it depends on how much mood he's in on the day.
Yes.
Okay. Well, if you give me $1,000, I'll let you be the boss of the show, and you can kick anyone you want off, and you can mute anyone you want, and you can change their name. An open-ended rule to be the boss. But it'd have to be for more than one stream. Okay.
At that price, I would think so.
Yeah.
Forever, I think it would need to be.
Oh, lifetime. A lifetime membership. $1,000. Okay.
Press play, please.
I don't think there's much else here, but we'll have a look.
No, we're just waiting near the end of it.
Him out, Jose. Do it now.
The first thing you said to Sean,
Mama's boy.
Thank you very much.
All right, right now you did a personal attack. I'm gonna remove both of you. Then is that fair? You just insulted somebody, right, Travis? Is that okay? I remove Sean and yourself.
I'm insulting someone because you don't hold to the same standard, Jose. You do not have a consistent standard.
So is the manager? I either remove Sean and Travis or nobody. You choose, Travis. You're the boss.
Moderator.
Hey, I was going to say moderator.
Keep everybody. Come on, let's have a do-over.
Yeah, Travis was trying to make a point here. Yeah, Travis was trying to make a point about this refraction.
Okay, so from here on out, Jose. Okay, what is the rule for kicking someone out? Because I thought it was simply buying the boss. That's what your thing says.
Would you like to speak with the manager?
Let me read this.
He says that's what your thing. That's what your thing says.
Hello, Carlos.
Travis is a Karen.
Yep, certainly is.
He said that's what your thing says. What's he mean by your thing?
Well, that isn't what his thing says, because I read out what his thing says. It's nothing about I can instantly kick people whoever I feel like kicking. It doesn't say anything of the sort. It says ability to call the shots, choose who joins.
Mippet says, I'm the boss, we all know that. Well, did you pay your $1,000, did you, Mippet?
We just let her think she's the boss.
Oh. I can always take a spanner off her if she gets too naggy. No, I can't. I'm in the wrong stream. I can't do that.
But no, you can't. Travis's point was that, kick Sean, he's insulting me. The very first thing that Travis said in the last 2 days when he's come in the stream is he's called me Mama's boy, because that's supposed to be insulting, and he calls Sean Hawkins Shawkins. So straight away he's calling people names.
Yeah.
And then he gets all butthurt when people start calling him names. It's like, no, hang on a minute. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. If you're going to call people silly, childish names, you're going to get it back, and you can't complain about it. If you're going to dish it out, you've got to take it.
Yeah, but I have mentioned before that Travis is a softie or a marshmallow or whatever it is that I say.
Oh, yeah, he's a definite snowflake, and then, although it's a job to tell when he's mucking about, it does seem to be quite easy to trigger him. Because he did that to me Monday, and I said, "Oh, triggered much?" And he just went off on one. But I don't know whether that was him playing the part or him actually being triggered. It's a job to tell, because sometimes he's triggered and sometimes he's doing his whole little act.
We'll see if there's any more.
After the show, I'm going to read the fine prints on what I put there, and we shall see. We'll talk about after the show.
Oh, cool story, Karen.
Let's try not to. No, we were having a really decent chat, talking and and a little bit of a heated, but this is silly now. I mean, let's try to talk about something with substance and move on and try to progress and learn something today.
Travis, Sean is on mute at the moment. Surely that's good enough for you, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's not. Okay, so there's too much for me to remember what Rumpus said. Okay.
Well, let him say it again.
What I will say is that I understand.
Sorry, you didn't like my diagram. I was just going to say, I pointed out to you that I can show you the actual rays and the way they go and how that forms an ephemeral.
You are drawing a picture of what you think is happening. You do not have
it reflects the grade, that reflects the temperature gradient.
Then show me that in real life.
So you want me to do some image creation from that image?
No. I want you to show me how you know what those rays are doing.
Because we know what the temperature. Well, because we're using physics. Well, I'm explaining to you. I'll show you if you really want me to. We know from the way that the gas laws work, and we know from things like density works in the gravitational field, what the density of the air is near the ground, depending on its temperature. There are formulas for this that are well established, verified, peer reviewed. So we know the shape of we know what the density of the air is near the ground, dependent on its temperature and temperature gradient. So if you include, as we did with Phil, the physics guy and me, we used some formulas to work out what the density was based on the temperature gradients that we observed at 4 points. We managed to get 4 temperatures at different heights for the Isle of Man observations, and from that you can make calculations as to the density, and it's the density, of course, that actually causes refraction differences. It's the density gradient. It's a change in density from the ground upwards, and we found, and you can see that in ephemeral cases that the density near the ground, this is well established, is much.
Yeah, and it carries on in that vein for some time.
Okay, and then Travis jumps in again there. And...
Oh, Travis is in and out, but that was the whole. That was it over Travis thought he could buy the channel and do what the hell he liked.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I don't think.
So the really sad thing is that Travis had to spend $100 to get people to listen to him because nobody watches Travis's streams.
Yeah. Hey, I go in there just to help. But now and again. Not all the time.
It's amusing because somebody say, "Oh, Travis is streaming live," and I'll sit there and think, right, Essie Montreal will be in there, Chris Berry will be in there. And you go in and you spend 30 seconds looking at the side chat and go, yeah, right, and that's it. And it says, 12 people are watching. Oh, bugger, I'm one of them. I'm getting out of here.
I went in the other day just to check if I was still a mod, and I am. So.
I think I'm still a mod in there as well. Yeah, because
I'm still a mod in there.
That must have been that day we all went home for.
Well, I keep telling him I'm here to learn how to use a camera.
You're no good at sarcasm, Terry.
I don't think they get Aussie sarcasm.
I've actually put the boss thingy in Fair Sucker, however you want to read it. It doesn't say anything, but it says ability to call the shots. That's probably what he's thinking.
Yes. Yeah, and I don't think that's changed. I don't think... Because I think I went and looked at that yesterday whilst the stream was running, because I thought, what does it actually say? I don't think Jose's ever changed it. I think that's what it's always said. I think just at the start of this whole thing, he might have described it, might have upped it a bit, you know.
I don't know. Can I share?
Just to try and persuade people to give him whatever it is in dollars a month.
That's all there is for the rules. How do I share that? I don't think I can. I can share images. Yeah, I can't share text. I can share images, but I can't share text. I haven't figured
hang on.
I haven't figured out how to do that yet.
I was green grab it for you.
Yeah, I could have done that too, but that's more work for me.
Yeah. I guess I'm doing Peter's job today. Hang on. Membership.
Well, we can ad lib for another few more minutes, and then we're up to.
You want me to screen share
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. Then we're
Right,
up to
I can go and put the
media
kettle on and then
quiz,
do the washing
or
machine.
something.
Okay, I'll be back in a few.
Yeah, we're just going to ad lib for another 5-6 minutes.
You got to
People
make
are
a coffee, do you,
coffees.
Terry?
I think people are getting coffees or something.
Yeah, I just got mine.
Did you make me one?
No, I made a secret coffee.
I'll go and get mine while you're doing that.
I've got cake.
Oh, yes. I'll have cake.
I have chocolate hobnobs.
No, I think I prefer cake than a hobnob.
Got some chews old here if you want some, right?
If I make that bigger.
What was that, John? You said? I couldn't speak.
Oh. Sorry, man. I've got some chews old here for you. If you want some, right?
No, I don't want old. I want Tooheys. I want Carlton Draft.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm big. No, it's too late for me to be drinking this time of night.
Yeah.
No, I can't make it any bigger, I'm afraid. I don't know how. Anywho. I've lost my damn thing.
So this is a YouTube thing or something, is it? A
channel membership.
Yeah, but where do you get this information from or this rule from?
On your on Jose's channel, you get home videos, playlist, community membership.
Yeah, but where did the inception or whatever come from, this boss thing? Where did it come from?
You just make up your own things. You can give them. You just make it up yourself?
Oh, okay. I thought it was something that
kind of like a Patreon thing. You can make it level, I guess. Right, how the hell do I get it back into stop sharing?
There you go, Terry. There's your cake.
Yeah, I'm still in the kitchen.
Okay.
Completely lost it. I don't know what I'm doing now.
I'm back to Bakery Mike.
I've lost the bloody thing.
Two more.
Alright, okay. What have I missed?
You try and get bloody out of this. Oh, here we are. It moved screens. Found it.
Oh, okay. I could have helped.
It was on the other screen. I couldn't see it.
Ah.
I'm going to cut you a piece, Terry.
Yes, please.
Ooh, nice cake.
Wait a minute, I'll make it bigger for everyone. Oh, wrong. Ah. How do I make it? I can make that go to that one. Yeah, there we go. Everyone can see it now. You have that piece it's cut, and I'll have the rest. Thank you.
You'll have the other piece.
Yeah, I'll have the other piece. Yeah, I'll have that. Yeah, you have that piece, and I'll have that other piece. Dear.
Well, we're up to media derp, are we?
Oh, we've still got a couple of minutes to ad lib if everyone's made coffees, and I'm just reading the peanut galleries to see if any of the peanuts have been saying anything. What's their topic? Gary's out there. Evening, Gary, not morning. I'll have a cup of tea, please. Milk with 2 sugars. Yeah, that's the average, Andrea. Oh, Andrea's out there. Where's Anton?
Hey.
Where's Anton? We'll play Anton?
Good evening, wonderful person.
Yes. Been doing for a while, mate.
No, we haven't played. Well, I haven't seen Andrea for a while.
No. No.
Ever since I've been streaming on Pip's and Alan's channel, I haven't seen her. Oh, they were talking about me being struck on the channel there earlier. Somebody was talking about that.
Yeah?
I glimpsed it, but then I forgot to go back to it. Renee and me, yeah. Pip wanted to know, am I ever going to start streaming on his own channel and start earlier again? Yeah. That was the good old days, Renee and me. I could stream in mid-afternoons here, which was better for some people on my channel, but it won't be until September. I did keep a record of it somewhere in my special place down here. If I can find it.
Had a couple of months or so.
Well, it was supposed to finish July 20, but then just about a couple of weeks or so, or earlier that month, or the end of the May, June, I think it was, another one came through. So from back in January or something, or February. So it gave me another strike, which made it end up. I didn't keep another screenshot of that one, I don't think. But September, I think, is the. No, I've got to wait till September. So. Yeah, I haven't got the. It's here somewhere, but I know it's September something, so. Oh, it's Phil. Is it me, or does anyone else get overcome feeling something, wanting to smash whatever it is, making the noise every time I hear Nathan Oakley's voice? Don't tag Alan, Phil, because Alan's not here. This is my stream.
Phil, no, it's not just you. It's everybody.
Yeah, it's everybody.
It's a pretty natural feeling, Phil.
Yep.
To want to smash things when you hear Nathan Oakley.
Yeah.
Especially
and Riley too, and Quantum Eraser, and
all of them.
Oh, I could rattle off a few of them. I think.
All of them. That's why Blue at the start of all of his videos says push everything out of punching range.
Yeah, I can handle Riley, but Nathan Oakley and Quantum Eraser are just obnoxious twits.
Glass Monster, this is my stream. I know I'm doing it on Alan Evans' channel, but Alan and Pip let me stream. So when you see me here, it's my stream. I don't know what this 24-hour stream on the Irish Demons channel is. I don't know anything about that. Irish's channel.
When you see it the Aussie perspective, that'll be Terry.
Yeah. So who knows about this 24-hour stream on Demon's channel?
Nope.
I haven't heard about that.
Nope.
No, haven't heard nothing about that one. That's news.
Not important
enough. What's this, Farmer, you wrote in the internal chat? I don't know what the context that is.
No, we'll don't. We'll leave that as where it is.
Okay. I can't tag you, Terry or Pip. No, because you're not blue, Phil. You haven't got a spanner. And I can't give you one either. I can time you out, but I can't give you a spanner. Make me a mod so I can post something to it. Licks or links? No, sorry, Glass Monster. I can't give you a mod because Alan can only do that. Is there a person missing from the panel? Yeah, Peter's not here. And Alan's doing domestic duties. Bacon God's here. That's it.
As a god, I am everywhere.
No, you're not.
Well, to be honest, Farmer, I was sort of like that back in the early days, for what you're saying, and I didn't find it an issue with people really, because I just asked nicely and all that sort of stuff, and ended up collecting a few. Yeah.
Slight difference, Terry.
So I have no experience in that area of that topic. Okay. Rainy, what are you writing something upside down? I can't work out what that is. Who? If this, thank God, it's flats are actual real flat earther, you reckon they should come in here and debate flat earth?
Yeah. Yeah, you'd think so. It's funny how a lot of them just seem to be keyboard warriors.
Oh, Baldy Cat's just uploaded. Why is it so hard to understand?
Time for a quick impression. Who's this?
What? Quick impression?
Casual. What are you saying, Bacon God? Your mic crap.
Yeah. He's sitting on it.
I'm not sitting on anything.
Bloody hell.
I know. If it's not one technical issue, it's something else.
Oh, technical issues. You should have seen Mr. Sensible's live stream last night. That was just...
I missed it.
Dear me, that was epic.
I was in bed, relaxing. Did they not go well?
No, there were one or two issues. Yeah.
No.
There are always issues on Mr. Sensible's audio side.
Well, you kind of sound okay now-ish.
The only technical issue I usually have is either I forget to mute YouTube stream, or I've left the mic open in Discord and somebody's talking over there, and they don't realise that it's coming through here.
No, most of the time you're just on mute.
Am I on mute? Can you hear me?
Not at the moment, but quite a lot of the time you are.
It's like the on-off. It's the on-off switch on the mute. Now, did I press it to be on or off at the time when I have to check again?
Yeah, but I think we've all learnt now that when it all goes quiet, it's like, oh, Terry, are you on mute? And we'll suddenly get a, oh, was I on mute?
Yeah. But I'll let you know if I go to the kitchen or a comfort break or whatever they call
I've explained. We always know when you're in the kitchen because the sound changes.
Oh, yeah.
Like I told you the other day, we know instantly when you've gone into the kitchen. That's before you turn the kettle on. Yes, Colon, always look on the bright side of the stream. I agree. We got there. Yeah, and stayed in the after chat until I think it was about 1:20 in the morning. It's like, yeah, this is fascinating, but I'm going to bed, guys. Good night.
That's the usual, though.
Yeah. Well,
did you read Thank God It's Flat's comment about coming in to have a debate? He's saying, I'm too busy right now. Got to go. Bye.
Bloody coward.
He won't come in and speak to me anyway. He thinks I terrible accent. Terrible Welsh accent. He super chatted me the other day to buy an English dictionary or something.
Oh yeah. But it does crack me up when you get the likes of there's one in Jose's called A Man Like Me. He will argue till the cows come home with everybody, but he won't come in the stream. Another one is that Egypt Gary Wybenga.
Him. Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I've ever heard him in a live stream.
You're not missing anything.
No, I'm sure I'm not. But they will sit there in the side chats, particularly of Jose's, and they will argue with everybody. You know, you're wrong because of this, and it's like, well, why don't you come in then? Come in and talk to us. Oh no.
Well, that was the same with that multi-tom there at one time. He was always in the side chat all the time. But
he was into Mr. Sensimus.
He did come on live sometimes. Okay.
I've heard that chap live. Live is pushing the sense of the word a bit, but I've heard him a couple of times in live streams. I think I can probably understand why he doesn't come into live streams.
So he's nowhere near like what
he's wrong about everything.
But he's nowhere near like what he types, because it doesnn't come across the same.
If you watch any of his videos, you know how you have to speed them up.
You letting Blue in, or do I have to do it? Oh, you
yeah,
do. Thanks, Pip.
Okay.
All stand.
All stand. Everyone stand. Everyone standing. Rise.
Morning, Blue.
Move over. Move over, everyone.
Good job.
Good day, mate.
Okay.
Good day, mate.
Good day, mate.
Good day, mate.
We have a question and accent, Dan Pat, what?
I promise we weren't talking about you, Blue.
You weren't?
No.
Not yet.
Damn.
If you want us to, we can.
Yeah, I'll leave so you can talk about me.
Okay.
I'm loving how your Cavendish experiment is looking. That does look very.
Thank you. Yeah, it's starting to come together.
Yeah.
I heard a rumor that you got big balls coming.
I do. I have huge balls. Really big balls.
Enough about them. What about the lead ones? Yeah.
Yeah. That was. I kept thinking, surely there must be someone that makes that would cast those spherical things. And lo and behold, I don't know why I started looking for that, but I forgot what keyword I hit on. But one little company comes up in California, and this it's kind of a small outfit, but this guy casts spherical lead balls for cannonballs, or actually some sort of fishing weight in some sort of commercial fishing operation.
Blimey.
And he makes those things up to 100 pounds. Yeah.
That's a fair weight.
And they're cast in aluminum molds, so they're virtually perfect. I mean, they're beautiful looking things.
Well, you could polish your ball then.
Yeah, I can have polished balls if I'd like. Yeah.
Oh dear. Here we go.
I could hire somebody. I could have my own personal ball polisher.
Who doesn't like polished balls? Jeez.
Absolutely.
No, I'm saying nothing. Saying nothing.
You can see your reflection in them when they're that shiny.
Bunch of grass monkeys.
But also, if they're too shiny, the water wouldn't stick to it as easy, would it?
No brainery. I can't just use old sofas and dirt and shit. No.
What a toe ball hitch and a bowling ball.
Oh, toe. I know whose Cavendish experiment you're on about.
Poor Chris.
Yeah. I'm sure his heart's in the right place.
Pretty sure it's not.
Well, yeah, actually, now you mention it, yeah.
At least he had his balls at the right end.
Well, he had his little balls at the right end.
Snarf.
What the hell is that?
It's a scared cucumber or a scared pickle.
It's a pickle in a pickle in a pickle.
Are we up for Derp, are we?
Today's theme is vegetable. Yeah, vegetables and trees.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
can I make a sound that
pickle
goes
doesn't
with that face?
Yeah, that's right. He doesn't look too happy to be in there, does he?
I see a duck.
You see a duck, yeah.
Keep telling everyone I see a duck. Thanks for that.
What you see now, Terry?
I'm not touching that one. But then again, I don't know what I don't know what that tree thinks it's tasting.
Oh, okay.
It might get a splinter.
Yeah, that's right. Strawberries.
Strawberry chicken.
Yeah.
I think it's just I think it's a duck. Yeah, F you too.
Not you.
Yeah, F you too. Jeez. Getting a bit rude now. I wonder what the other tree's comment was.
Oh dear. They call this one the devil tree.
Ooh.
Harry, can I make a suggestion?
I don't know why.
I think you need to add a channel to your Discord that after Gravity's done each of these derp sections, he can post the pictures into the channel for people.
Okay.
I already gave him a channel.
Nice elephant.
Yeah.
Hey, but for Blue, those balls do you?
Oh, those.
A tomato that looks like it's been sucking lemons.
No, that's just wrong.
It is, isn't it? It's the space carrot. The carrot naught.
I was going to say the Michelin Man, but space carrot will do.
Some hairy ones. Oh dear. Not so derpy, but I thought this was interesting, the way these trees were growing.
I've seen that before.
That is interesting.
That's in England somewhere, I think.
Weird how they're all the same.
The Earth must have stopped suddenly once. Male and female parsnips.
Well, that's gender.
You better not leave them alone too long. You might get lots of little parsnips.
That reminds me of the potato man thing.
That's right.
No.
Emo.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Now that's even worse than the other one, isn't it?
Oh dear, yeah.
Some Edsel. I recognize the grill of an Edsel. I know what that is.
Oh, wow.
That would be freaky.
That is weird.
That's too lifelike, that one.
Yeah.
Ah!
Cybermen.
Oh, dear.
What's that song? Big butt something.
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Yeah.
It's an angry bushy.
Aaron Armstrong says calling that eggplant's burst was super racist. Shame on you.
I just ignored it.
Is that a terrible foot or a terrible carrot?
Both.
Oh, ballet dancer.
Ballerina,
yeah.
Oh, God.
That's how little trees are made.
Get me out of here.
That's the same one from a different angle.
From a different angle, yeah.
Ouch.
Oh.
Imagine pulling this out of the ground.
Hey, you'd want to put it back, wouldn't
you? Yeah. Camel tree.
Oh, yeah.
What do you call a camel with three humps? Pregnant.
Yeah.
Oh, God's sake.
That's a classic thing.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yes, Andrea.
What? We all let Starby sex
no.
that. This is the first idea that we get when seeing these images. I think that was placed.
I think so too. That's real.
I thought this was interesting because what they actually do make these. What they do is, as the pear is growing, they put a plastic mold around it in two halves and screw it together, and the pear grows into the shape of the mold.
They do that in Japan to get the square watermelons and things, don't they?
Yeah, I've got a picture of those somewhere here too.
The Frankenstein pumpkins.
Yeah.
That's a big knob.
Yeah.
I think that tree's affected by gravity.
I think this potato was surprised to be pulled out of the ground. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, that's a female pepper for sure.
That's definitely a female pepper.
So is it a hot pepper?
Make your eyes water, Terry.
Oh, I see now, yeah. Oh, I've seen that one before.
Oh dear. There's the square watermelons that you were talking about, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Easy to stack them.
Yeah.
Easy to stack them.
It costs enough.
Yeah.
How do they do that?
You put them in a mold.
They grow them in a container. So they put them in an actual container. Yeah.
You could paint dots on each side of it and play dice.
Because you can't have square watermelons without a container.
Yeah, that's right. You've got to say it right without a container.
Yeah, container.
Yeah, Braden's right. They're not very tasty.
Yeah, I thought this one was interesting. No wonder she's got a smile on her face with the size of that cucumber.
Is that a cucumber? My goodness.
Oh.
Oh, pretty.
The butterfly. Just hanging on here.
Yeah.
I'm hanging on here. Hug a tree day.
Yeah. And then we're back to the start. There you go.
Oh,
That's your
cool.
lot for today.
That was funny, that one.
It's good.
Good on you, Kathy.
I would like to apologize to the eggplant for my rude previous remark, however.
No, Blue, it was very appropriate because actually there's a very nice meme of Spurs from his trip to the beach with Riley and Oakley of him in a gimp mask.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
There's a Milkman Dan. Haven't seen Milkman Dan for a while.
No.
Yeah, I'm streaming over here at the moment, Dan, till I get me channel back.
Again, Dan.
I don't know where Tony is tonight. Usually he drops in. Time is it? Yeah, it's middle of the week. Probably Phil won't drop in tonight.
Phil's on the chat.
Phil was in the chat, was he? I missed
Yeah.
him. Don't know where Tony is.
Tony was watching Skeptic earlier.
Yeah, I was over there earlier too when team was playing that computer game thing. I'm playing with the bot over there now and again, trying to think of them to say funny things or jokes or something. Oh, we're going to get political correct now, Aaron, are we? Yeah, how's the coon cheese over here? We can't call cheese coon cheese anymore now because of political correctness.
Really?
Yeah.
Aaron, which country is that in? Because I've never heard it in the UK as a derogatory term.
I haven't either.
Alan's not here. Alan's not here. Alan's not here, Dan. It's only me. Yeah, what other things can they start doing? I was thinking of something the other day as well, that they're going to start changing names for other things out there in society. Just get out of hand. Because this cheese that was the name Coon Cheese is named, it's the actual bloke's name. And that was what it's been for years.
Yeah, I grew up on the stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, now they've got to change the name of it. Like you might be able to buy milk bottles, you know, the little milk bottles, because they're white. So you probably won't be able to buy them now. You probably won't be able to buy licorice all sorts.
Oh no.
There'll be just so many things out there that you won't be able to buy dark chocolate.
We had this over here in the UK some years ago, and people were getting so uptight over the silliest things like, you can't call it a manhole. Oh, it's a manhole cover. Oh no, now it's an inspection pit or an inspection chamber. Well, why can't you call it manhole? Well, it's sexist, really. How many women do you see going down them? They're not that stupid. They don't want to go down in the first place. They generally lead to places that aren't very nice, you know. But it's just always been called a manhole. It's a manhole cover, you know. Yeah. Oh no, you can't call it that. You can't call it black coffee. Well, why not?
Oh, what?
We had this. Was it in the 90s?
That's just getting silly.
Early
Yeah, it
90s?
is. It's getting out of
Political
control.
correctness was going bonkers. It's quite a few years ago now. But yeah, you can't say this and you can't say that. Or why can't I call it black? You call it black because it's black. You're making no reference to anybody's bloody skin color. You call something black because it's black. No, you can't call it black coffee. Why not? It's black coffee.
And when we get the electricity turned off because of lightning or whatever, we're not going to be able to call it a blackout. Yeah, we won't be able to call it that anymore.
Yeah, well, Aaron, I'm not an Italian American.
Yeah, Aaron, it's an aubergine. It's not even an eggplant. It's an aubergine with a proper name.
Blue, why is it people in America have to always add another nationality to American?
Yeah,
they're Irish American, Italian American.
I have never figured that out. I have absolutely never been able to figure that out.
Surely you're just an American.
I was born. If I want to be something in addition to an American, I'm an Alabama Native American. How's that?
Okay.
That's where I was born and raised.
I can understand if they have a dual nationality, but most of them don't. They're just American. They were born there. They've lived there their whole lives, and yet they're so adamant about being this other nationality as well. I just don't understand it.
It's like me calling myself, I'm British and I'm English, but going by that, I'm a Viking English. Because if you go back far enough, I'm descended from the Vikings. How far back do you go? At what point do you stop?
I disagree with Andrea. An aubergine has never looked nice to eat, regardless of what color it is.
You got any easy questions for tonight for us, Pip?
Yeah. Well.
I mean, easy ones that I can answer.
Yes.
There's no spelling in it.
Never mind the spelling.
No, we ignore the spelling.
Oh, sure.
Ignore the spelling. Okay, get the chat up, everybody.
Yeah.
Does that mean I have to type?
Yep.
Yes. Do you know the rules then? Do you know the rules?
Yeah, but I don't like them.
I'm not doing a prize of fish.
Hi, Amy.
Amy.
Hey, Amy.
Just in time for the quiz. And I think they are.
I wonder how many of the peanuts have figured out if they go into my Discord they can cheat by not coming into Zoom.
Well, everybody now, you've just told them.
I know some people have done it, but not realising that's what's going on.
Bit the leg.
Oh, somebody did it last week. I can't remember who it was now.
Gary White.
Is it me or was Pip gone quiet again?
Oh, was it Gary, was it?
It's you.
That's you.
No, everybody else is still at the same volume, but Pip was dropped.
Yeah, Pip dropped down a bit.
Not for me.
There.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh,
yep.
there you are.
Gary's out there. It was Gary.
Yeah, that was me.
Okay, ready? Question 1.
Yep, I'm ready. Can I type the answer now?
Milkman Dan says cheating is bad. Now, Pip, DM me the answers before we begin.
Yeah, because that's not cheating at all.
Hey,
That's
Dan,
just giving a helping hand.
What is the fastest land snake in the world?
Snake.
Fastest snakes.
Well, thank God it's flat. I will try and speak slowly and enunciate for you. Oh, Well done, Carl Edwards. The Black Mamba.
Oh, okay. Gary said the trouser snake.
It's only got one eye.
Bacon Air says Usain Boa. Okay. What is a chemical symbol for ozone?
Oh,
is it? I didn't know that.
Actually, the question
a couple of them knew what it was.
Paul and Carl, well done, 03. How many time zones does China have?
We're all punching different numbers.
I have no idea.
Neither do I.
Throw a number in.
One of you is correct.
One of us
Amy
is
Hogan.
correct.
Well done, Amy and Bacon Earth. They only have one.
Oh.
Yes,
It's far too
because
big to just have one.
no, the Chinese government decided that it would only have one.
Oh. Communism at work.
Yes, because then that way everybody would be at work at the same time, which improves their productivity.
Even if it's the end of the night. Okay, this is a long question.
I heard they're swimming to work at the moment.
Which mathematician published more papers during his lifetime than any other mathematician in history?
Oh, Jesus, I know this, but...
The quickest writer.
Paul's going, I know this one, I know this one.
I can't think of it, though.
And he died in 1996.
It starts with E, doesn't it?
Yep.
Hey, no, that's not fair.
The same first name as you two.
Not a clue.
That didn't help.
I've never heard of him, so no good to me.
I'll know it as soon as you
Published
say
at
it.
least 1,525 mathematical papers during his lifetime. He engaged more than 500 collaborators and devoted most of his time to mathematics up to his death in 1996 at the age of 83.
And you have a mathematical number associated with you. If you've published papers with him, then you've got a something or other factor of 1.
Yeah.
If you've published papers with someone who's published papers with him, then you've got a something or other factor of 2.
Okay.
So, yeah, I can't think of the name now.
Nobody's getting it, so I'm going to give you the answer. It's Paul Erdos.
Erdos, that's right. Yeah.
Never heard of him.
Oh, that's what name was. I knew it. Yeah, okay.
The average human body contains how many pints of blood?
Oh, I did know that.
God, I don't know.
I did know that one.
I know.
We're all guessing numbers here. Okay then. Well, I don't know what pints are, so I'm going to have
half a liter.
Oh, half a liter. 4 with grog.
Terry is correct.
What? What?
10 pints.
What?
10 pints of blood. Yep.
You got to be kidding.
Now he's in shock.
Yeah.
I knew it was in double digits. I couldn't remember which one it was.
Oh, that's shock horror, that one. Do you mean I got something right compared to Paul and other people here? And,
Yeah.
Okay. The lowest region of the Earth's atmosphere comes between the Earth and the stratosphere. What is it called?
The atmosphere.
Ether band. Yeah, it is that one, isn't it? I think.
I can't. Shit.
Oh, not that word. Yeah, that word. I spelt the wrong word.
Well done, Amy and Paul. It's the troposphere.
Yeah, I wrote the wrong word. I wasn't looking at the answers.
What do you call the... I'm going to read it properly. The psychological test of human emotions and personality using ink blots is called what?
And you expect us to spell that?
Yeah, just the one word will do it. That'll do it.
He's a character in a certain film about superheroes.
A lot of people seem to know it then, by the look of it.
Yep, so Rorschach, well done. Paul and Carol. Well done. Oh no, brainery.
I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me.
I'm going to read it now. I've got another question about air dust. I don't think I'm going to read it. I will put it in later. Oh, no. The Yukon River flows northwest into Alaska before emptying into what sea?
It's not possible for it to flow uphill on the ball.
Yeah, he got you there. Yeah, that's what I would have guessed, Carl. But that's... Yeah, but I thought that was also called the...
Oh, you've got to be careful because there are two seas that are spelled and sound very similar.
Because I know that's what that's called between there and Russia.
But that's where, if you watch, what's the program on Discovery, Deadliest Catch, that's the sea where they go and fish for the king crabs.
Milkman Dan, no.
No, not the Dead Sea. You're too far.
The Indian Ocean.
Indian Ocean.
How far away is the Indian Ocean from Alaska?
Carl got it, but second go, Carl got it. The Bering Sea.
Yes, the Bering Sea. That's where they get the king crab from. I think it's now the second deadliest job in the world.
There's another air thrust. No, we don't want that. What is it that prevents the Earth's atmosphere from drifting away into space?
I hope you... no. Oh, no. I'm not going to get it out quick enough.
And if anybody types the dome, I will go mental.
Oh, yeah, there you go. There you go.
Grab it. Oh, I can't, you're the host.
Farmers and Carl, well done.
Oh, dear. Where's Desert File when you need him?
Oh, there's also that.
Downity. It's Pushytrons.
Oh, okay.
Suckety.
Oh, who's getting technical with second law, thermodynamical violation?
Which element previously used in the production of felt led to the expression "mad as a hatter"?
Got the wrong one. Second time lucky.
Really? Is that the answer?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Carl and Farmer's Boy, Mercury.
Yeah.
They ended up with, they got mercury poisoning.
What was wrong
with the people that made them from the felt?
It was right, but Farmers was right on it. Farmers was first on mine. Sorry.
I'm taking a damn picture of this. I'm screenshotting this son of a bitch.
It happens every now and then, Blue.
Pip's in control, Blue. You don't want to upset Pip.
Farmers is in the same country as me. Sorry.
Carl wants to know how they make felt. I want to know.
No, he's not.
They
Yes, he is.
Yes, Britain.
No,
we're both in the
Britain
UK.
isn't a country.
Carl, you boil wool. If you ever try and wash a woolen jumper or something in too hot heat,
you'll end up with felt. Yeah.
Okay. What is the fastest fish in the ocean?
I'm not going to get this out quick enough. Oh, shit. Farmer!
More than...
That's no, I've got, so...
Oh, it's not?
Nope.
Oh, I mean farmer are wrong then.
It's along that lines, but no, it's got a different name.
Or is it that one.
It's not a tumor.
Milkman Dan's got it right. In the side chat, it's a sailfish.
I know it was one of that type because they're all similar. Like the sailfish, the marlin,
Yeah.
the swordfish. They're all of an ilk.
We got it right on a technicality, farmer.
Well, we didn't.
Oh.
It's all they're all very similar, but they are separate. Yeah.
What is the first organism to grow back after fire? I would say in a forest or whatever.
What's the first organism?
Yeah.
That's. You mean that answer?
It is a plant, yes.
In which country?
Well, every country, I would assume. Yep, Dan and
I didn't see
Paul.
Dan's first answer.
Moss.
Moss, really? Okay.
Yeah. It says moss grows and spreads extremely easily. For moss to grow, it requires a lot of moisture. An animal that lives part of its life on land and part in water is known as what?
Oh, I can answer this one. Nobody type.
But not quick enough, Terry.
Sorry. Come on, you can. If you hurry up, you can be fourth. Yay!
But did I spell it right?
Carl, yes, you did actually. Carl and farmers. Amphibian.
So if I'd typed it quicker, I could have. Sorry, Pip.
No, you're fine. Which US city has been hit by the most tornadoes?
Blue would know this one. Blue, you should know this.
Oh, tornadoes. I think the other one.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That. Where was that movie Twister made? In that area?
Yeah. In that area. In Kansas area.
Clue,
I'm not sure what it said.
there was a bomb in it a few years ago.
Oh, man.
What, on that building? That building that had.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one.
The musical.
Oklahoma. Okay. Yes or no answer. You ready? Is 36 a perfect number? Oh, what a guess, John. I didn't even get the question out.
When you said a yes or no answer, I just thought to type in one or the other straight away. I had a 50% chance of getting it right.
Don't stop. No, it's not.
John had the same idea as I did. You had the same idea as I did, John.
Yeah, just go for it.
A lot of these questions are being repeated now. Now, what has no electrical charge and is one of the fundamental particles making up an atom's nucleus?
I was typing in the wrong bloody chat.
Yep, Milkman, Dan, and Paul. Neutron. Well done.
That Jimmy?
Jimmy Neutron.
Foxes, wolves, and jackals all belong to what family of mammals?
Sorry, what were the options again?
Foxes, wolves, and jackals.
Vermin that need to be shot.
Yeah, that'd be more accurate.
Yep, Gary and Paul, K9. Oh, I think we had that one before. What is the chemical symbol for table salt? Just ask Riley.
Yeah, we've got to have an egg to go with it.
Dan and Blue, NaCl. Oh.
I wish we could have kept a record of Casual's egg experiment.
I'm sure he'll eat an egg and stream again if you ask him to.
Yeah, but he couldn't replicate it. It's not I don't think it's going to be repeatable. So it wasn't a very good science experiment.
The study of the weather is called what?
Oh, good God.
Boring.
Oh, shit. Who was I? Who did I... I was third.
Dan and Paul are done meteorology.
Oh, I'm about to try to find all those keys in the dark.
I had to go at it, but I got an A in there somewhere. I don't know how that ended up in there.
Isn't that what butchers do? Meteorology.
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 Well,
In the United States, where can gators and crocodiles be found together in the wild?
Oh, I reckon.
Outside.
Oh, did I spell it wrong?
Yeah.
That's supposed to be an F.
F.
Yeah, it should be an F there.
Carl and well, Herman doesn't work. Herman outside doesn't work. Terry, Florida.
Yes. Who?
You.
He didn't spell Florida. He spelled Florida.
Oh well, the F and the G were next to each other, and I bumped
We
the
know
G.
what you mean.
So Terry's breaking his own rules because the last time I was here, he was requiring strict, correct spellings.
And that's when he's running the quiz. Not when I'm.
Bacon God, do you want me to bring up me rules and read Rule D?
A puggle is the mix of what two dog breeds? Puggle. Puggle. And I hate this. It's ridiculous. They're bloody mucks.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Paul.
Yeah, they are ugly little bastards.
No, poodle. Nope.
Okay.
Oh, Carl Edwards, well done. A pug and a beagle.
A beagle. Okay,
Really?
beagle.
Sounds like
Blimey,
a
Carl.
combination.
Had that one before.
Is John a bit loud to everyone compared to him being really soft in some cases?
No, sounds all right, I think.
Okay.
Haven't really heard him. How many colours in a rainbow?
Are you including the ones we can't see as well?
No.
Don't tell me I was going to be too slow for that one.
Well, Dan,
yeah, Blue, you're technically right. They all are.
Yeah.
7 is the answer. Well done. Paul and Dan.
Yeah, I know. Somebody beat me.
What is the body's natural or acquired ability to resist certain diseases?
Ah, easy. I'm not going to get it out quick enough.
No.
At least I had a go at spelling the whole word.
Yeah.
Blue and Dan, well done. Immune or immunity?
What was your answer you got written in front of you, Pip?
Immunity.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
What is the medical term for low blood sugar?
God, I should know that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it. Not that I ever have that problem.
Carl Edwards and Blue, hypoglycemia.
Okay.
I tend to go the other way.
So that's low blood sugar.
That's when you have a hypo, yeah. When your blood sugar levels drop too low, you start to get very lightheaded. I've had that twice, I think.
Hypo and hyper.
Yeah,
Okay.
hypo is low and hyper is high. being a type 2 diabetic, I tend to be on the high side rather than the low side.
Okay. There we go. I'm going to put my teeth in for this one.
Oh.
What is a positive integer that is equal to the sum of its proper positive divisors, excluding the number itself, called?
I need somebody to interpret that question.
I didn't understand a word of it. What is a positive integer that is equal to the sum of its proper positive divisors, excluding the number itself, called?
Oh, is that what that is? Yes, I think that goes for a lot of people, Carl. Damned if I know.
Okay, everyone that says prime, you're wrong.
So prime's wrong. Okay.
Keep smoking up my batteries on it.
Not prime.
Not prime.
Not prime.
Not prime.
Nope.
I don't even understand the question.
36 isn't one of them.
Mm.
It says you might also think of this number as a number that is half the sum of all its positive divisors, including itself. This definition is at least 2,300 years old, as it appears in Euclid's Elements.
Ah, much favoured, much misunderstood by Bev.
Much maligned.
Yes.
Okay, nobody's getting out there. It's a perfect number.
I got it.
Yeah, Paul got it.
Got it.
Perfect.
Yeah,
number.
I mean out there, not in here. I would have
Out in the gallery.
Oh.
Paul got it. Nobody got it out there. The Earth's air is composed of about what percentage of CO2?
Blue, should we ask that person we were doing it on your show the other day? What was his name? QE, was it QE or somebody?
Yeah, it's pinching my blank videos too.
Right.
That's why I put that thing out there. Hello, Nathan and QE. We know you're watching.
Yeah.
We have a one correct answer in here. I don't. Is 0.4 the same as 0.04? Don't think
No.
so.
No, it's not. I missed the 0.
Nobody's got it. It's not 0.4.
And it's not 0.04 either.
Never said that.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Carol.
There you go.
0.04%.
Because subtlety is Terry's middle name.
Okay, I've got math. I have a math problem for you.
42.
Nope.
4.
I don't know how you read that out. Oh, yeah. 32 times 8 plus 104 minus 27. I will put it in the chat. And I probably read it wrong.
Am I missing something obvious here?
Yep. Gary and Farmer's Boy. 333. Yes, that question's in twice.
I probably would have done it quicker if I had a pen and paper.
How about a calculator?
That's cheating.
Nobody said I couldn't.
No, we don't cheat around here, no.
No, we don't cheat around here. Just use a calculator.
Okay, I was going to say what is, but I'm going to change it to where is the world's largest active volcano?
Underwater, isn't it?
Yeah. Nope. Yep, Dan and Paul, Hawaii. It actually asked for what is the world's largest, so you get an extra point if you know what it's called.
No, I don't know.
Okay. It's Mauna Loa.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Now you say it, I remember it. Yeah.
Well, the whole of Hawaii's made of volcanoes, basically.
Well, yeah, but is it as big as Yellowstone National Park? Because that's a volcano.
That's underground.
Still a volcano.
It's not active.
It's okay. It's dormant, the right word, because it's long overdue going off again.
Carl says it's taller than Mount Everest, measured from the seafloor.
Yes, that's true. If you measure it, yeah, its base is down.
The last time I knew Mauna Loa erupted was 1984.
That's where B-Ball for Life is.
Yes or no? No, I'm not going to say yes or no this time. Okay, yes or no? Is the stratosphere above the troposphere? That's cheating, Terry.
Doesn't matter, they're all still under the dome.
That's not cheating.
Yes, it's
troposphere.
I heard the question.
Yes, it is above it.
Yes, it's below the mesosphere, isn't it?
Did I beat you, Farmer? I got it. I got it right.
I got muddled up. I was thinking of the mesosphere, which is the highest one, isn't it?
What is a group of cats called? Bacon ass shush.
I was on the same brainwave as probably Bacon Earth was for that one.
Big ones or little ones?
I'm saying little ones, I would think. Yeah. House cats, I would think.
A bloody menace? A mugging?
Because should be a soup.
My two mug me in the kitchen. That's when they both decide that they want treats, and I get mugged.
It kind of sounds like a soup you would get in New England. Kind of sounds like it. Made from clams.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, it sounds like it. It isn't actually that word.
Yeah, I had the same idea. Bacon.
White scuddy things in the sky. Earth.
Well, whatever it is, I've never heard of it before.
With a K.
It's wrong.
Yes, Dan eventually got it. It's a clouder.
No, it's moving target practice. That's all they are.
It's those bloody Victorian vicars again, isn't it?
Probably.
That's where all these stupid names for collections of various animals come from, because they were all like amateur biologists and things like that, and they realised that there weren't any names for groups of, ravens and cats and every other creature you can think of, and there isn't a collective noun for them. So they all came up with these stupid names. And that's where you get things like a clouder of cats. It's just like, what?
What's that one? It's a parliament of something?
Exactly. That's where it all tends to come from. They were Victorian. Most of them were vicars. They were the clergy, and they all seem to have this hobby of being amateur sort of biologists and things. And that's where most of these silly terms come from.
Okay, next question. Penicillin is used to fight what type of infections? Well, it's a parliament of owls, Carl. Amy said we're probably high and loading them when they come up with them.
Oh, quite possibly, yeah. Yeah.
John
Stark.
You're letting us go. John Scott says VD. Yeah, Milkman Dan and Paul, back to you. Of course.
What? A touch of the Jack.
In what month?
We've all been there, haven't we?
No.
No, we haven't. In what month is the Earth closest to the Sun?
According to which calendar?
I don't know. That's the question. In what month? Someone is right out in the chat.
Do you get it right if you spell it right?
Nobody is right
if you
in
spell
the
it right.
counting.
I didn't. Oh, I should have put a capital letter in there.
Doesn't matter, it's wrong anyway. February. February. Ruari. No, okay. My thingy says January, so Amy gets out
Amy
there.
got it right.
Oh.
Why do you two sound so surprised that Amy got something right?
No, I'm surprised that it's January.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am too.
There is no explanation or anything, just that's all it says. Oh, what animal has the largest brain? Yeah.
Oh shit! I spelled that wrong too.
I need specificity.
Specificity.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, it's a whale, but what whale?
Who let Witsit in?
Not blue. Blue. Not blue.
No.
The smart whale. Yeah, Paul got it. Paul and Andrea. The sperm whale. The sperm whale's brain weighs about 17 pounds, which is about 5 times the size of a human brain. If you have one.
So a sperm whale's smarter than a fluffer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
One sperm whale's smarter than all the flurfers.
Yeah.
What shark is thought to have been the largest in Earth's history?
Ooh,
And apparently they're saying it might still be there. I saw something the other day that there might still be somewhere. No, God. Yeah, Milkman Dan and Farmer's Boy. Megalodon.
I do believe it's a rather slightly dodgy film with Jason Statham in it as well.
Okay, very, very easy one today. Now. Which bird is often associated with delivering babies? Yep. Cow is first. And boom, boom, boom.
John typed his own name.
And they're wrong.
That's stock.
It's not the stork that brings the babies, it's the shag on the dam bank.
Oh. Ouch.
I'm taking another screenshot.
Carry on with that.
Well, if you take a screenshot on my end, it's me, Blue.
Yeah.
I'll take 2 screenshots. I'll beat you twice.
That's a depressing one. I don't want that one. Oh, flip and flop.
Flip and flop.
Yeah, I nearly saw. Show answer. Oh. What percentage of mass does our sun take up in our solar system? Carl and Blue, 99%.
Oh, far out.
That's a
John
lot
went completely the opposite way.
That's a lot of maths.
It is big. it's awfully big. Awfully.
Okay, no more math.
You don't know, just type in what you like.
Maths. How much is 45 times 95?
A lot.
Oh, surf. Did the poos. $45 by 95. Yes. Nobody guessing out there? Have you run out of fingers and toes? No, Dan?
No, I didn't use a calculator, Farmers Boy.
Why ever not? Actually, that one's not too bad to do in your head because 95 is close to 100.
Yeah.
Yep, well done, Carl. Carl and Farmers, 4275.
Times it by 100 and then work out what 5 times 45 is and da-da-da, yeah.
What is a meteor called when it reaches the Earth's surface?
Big bada boom.
Can't bloody spell.
Yeah, I know. I missed out where the O is supposed to go.
Yep, well done, Amy and Paul. Sorry, Blue. Meteorite.
Yeah, it's a meteor.
Yes, Blue.
Yes, technically, yeah.
I think that's me out of the rest to repeat.
Okay.
Okay, one more.
One more.
What is the outermost layer of the Earth called?
The dome.
Christ, I think we all did that at the same time.
Yeah, I think we did.
Yep, well done, Amy. Carl, you went a bit too high. Amy and Paul, it's the crust of the Earth, I said, not the atmosphere. Right, that's me done.
Okay, thank you, Pip. Okay, gather your scores. See who went. I know it's a toss-up out in the peanut gallery.
Yeah.
Carl and Dan, I would say, yep.
I got one right, yes or no.
And Amy got a few.
Yeah, Amy got a few. Dan got a few.
Hello, no name.
Hey, wait.
I see no name. Can't sneak past.
Hey, you going all right?
He's got a good voice, no name's a good singer.
No, that was without coffee.
I'll be right back. My battery's running out.
Oh, well, I'll go and grab a couple of chilled videos and see what I can find.
Bit of entertainment.
Oh, there won't be a heap of them because I'm not doing the voting at the moment. See what we get. Oh, okay. I can't do Baldy Cats because I haven't got grant access to Baldy Cats. You've got to be signed in for Baldy Cats or something for him.
Really?
Yep, unavailable. This video is private. got a special thing for that. What else have we got here?
Oh, that's strange because I could see it earlier on. Now it's disappeared.
Okay, we'll play that one, and it goes for 4 minutes. I know there is one I do want to play. Not that one. Shut up for a minute, that one. Scroll up to find it now.
Ah, he might have problems with his video then. Because it was up. I could see it. I could see the thumbnail.
I just found out Zoom tells you how much of your computer you're using.
Really?
Yeah.
Where does it tell you that?
If you go into your settings and scroll down to statistics.
Yeah, Dan, I've got a couple of strikes on my channel. I can't live stream. I can upload videos, but I can't do any live streams at the moment. Yeah, who else have we got here?
Hello, wonderful.
9 o'clock here says Baldy went private about an hour after upload.
Yeah. Yeah, because I saw the thumbnail earlier on. I've just gone and the thumbnail's now disappeared. So I went to his Discord server and clicked on the link, and yes, it's gone private. So there might have been an error in it, a problem.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Oh, we definitely got to play that one. Definitely got to play that. Okay, that's 1, 2. Okay, one more. Now, the one I actually want. Oh, there it is. That's the one I wanted. That one. Okay. Oh, okay. So 2 of them are going to run for 10 to 13 minutes, but there is one that runs at 4, and then we finish off with that one. Yeah. Okay, that'll do. So we've got that one first, then that one, then that one, in that order. Now, probably a lot of people have already seen this one because it came out on the 27th, so that's 2 days ago. We were just talking about it a minute ago. Are you going to file a copyright claim, Pip, because of that usage of that portion of the video?
No.
Uh-oh.
I might file against QE though, if he stole
it. The blue goes, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Well, not everyone may have seen it, so, or know the story. Yeah, these guys considerately cherry-pick quotes and citations and simply misrepresent anything to try to prove their lies. Here's a great example.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Blue Marble Science. Quantum Eraser and Nathan Oakley, 2 masters of misrepresentation. Warning, severe facial and monitor damage alert is in effect. Get out the oven mitts. Push those monitors way back out of punching range. And let's light this dumpster fire and have some fun. You know, several months back, I had a one-on-one with Brian's Logic on Jose JG's channel. Shout out to Jose. And following that, Quantum Eraser did a hit piece on me where he claimed that I tried to say that plants break carbon dioxide up to release oxygen. I'll tell you what, let's listen to that actual conversation and see what I said.
And the atmosphere is gases, and it has pressure.
The atmosphere has a number of gases. Yes, it has nitrogen, oxygen. That's most of it. That's 99% of the atmosphere. It's got carbon dioxide. It's got argon. It's got xenon. It's got hydrogen, helium. It's got a lot. It's got a lot of little gas, little small, fractional components, but mostly oxygen and nitrogen.
At ground level, it's going to be mostly oxygen and nitrogen, because carbon, because they are the biggest cycles. Yeah.
No, the cycles don't really have anything to do with it. It's all pretty homogeneous.
Cycles are very important. I mean, we wouldn't have them if it wasn't for cycles.
Oh, I would. Well, we're not. I'm not even gonna. I'll let you just make that unqualified remark and let it go. I'm not going to go down that path. But
unqualified, it's 100% proven. It's 100% proof. I mean, where do we get oxygen from? Only the oxygen and carbon cycle. You know what I mean?
Where do we get oxygen from?
Oxygen comes from trees and plants and stuff, and they use carbon.
Yeah, they use carbon dioxide. Yeah. How much carbon dioxide is in the atmosphere?
I don't know the exact amount. It doesn't matter. The point is that they use.
Yeah,
they create.
Just a moment.
Okay.
Yeah, it does matter. It does matter. There's 400 parts per million. 400 parts per million carbon dioxide.
All right. He's telling you why it matters. He's telling you why it matters, Brian. Listen, please.
You're the one that brought the red herring. I'm just going to straighten it out for you. The amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere is 400 parts per million. The amount of oxygen is 21%. That's why it matters.
Yeah, 21% is what we breathe on the ground. Yeah.
Yeah, and the carbon dioxide that the plants are using to generate oxygen is only 400 parts per million.
Yeah, but they don't need a whole lot of carbon they can produce several times the amount of oxygen just for one unit of carbon. Yes, that's what they do. Otherwise, we wouldn't have the balance we have.
Come on now, Brian.
That's true. Look into read up on it, Blue.
You cannot seriously expect me to respond to that.
They don't need the same amount of carbon to create the amount of oxygen we have.
Oh, good Lord.
Well, how can we have the imbalance then, Blue?
Pardon me?
This is not something I'm making up or something off the top of my head. How would we have such a different balance of amounts of oxygen and carbon?
No,
hang on, no, don't laugh at me. Hang on a second. Don't condescend me. I'm asking you a valid question. I said to you that the plants and trees and stuff, they don't use as much carbon as they pump out. Like the amount of carbon they use in connection to the amount of oxygen they release is they only use like 1 part carbon for 6 part or 7 part oxygen. If you want to talk think of it in that way, they release a lot more oxygen than the carbon they use, and you're laughing at me for saying that.
Carbon dioxide. What is that?
Carbon dioxide. It's a gas.
Yeah. Made up of what?
I'm not sure. I don't know what it's made up of. It's gas. It's a type of gas that's used by plants and trees.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
The amount of CO2 the plants are using. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's just listen to what I said one more time. Yeah, and the carbon dioxide that the plants are using to generate oxygen is only 400 parts per million. You know, I shouldn't have laughed at Brian, and I regret doing that, and I think I've apologized for it. But that was about an hour and a half into listening to Brian tell me things like he believes in floating, but he doesn't believe in buoyancy. It was clear to me at that moment in time that Brian stood a better chance of having angels fly out of his ass than he did of understanding the chemistry involved in photosynthesis. I didn't say plants destroy CO2 to form oxygen. I simply said plants use CO2 and release oxygen. And they do. This is photosynthesis, QE. Pay attention. 6 CO2 molecules and 6 water molecules through photosynthesis will combine to form 1 sugar molecule and release 6 oxygen molecules. It's 1 for 1. Now, if you want to say it's 6 carbon atoms releasing 12 oxygen atoms, okay, I'll give you that. But it's not many times as much oxygen as Brian was trying to state, and that's what I thought was amusing. Now QE has done the same thing to PhD Tony. Let's listen to Nathan and QE misrepresent what Tony said in the very same way.
It's just an outrage, how they, I mean...
trees convert carbon dioxide, which is a gas, into oxygen, which...
What happened?
That was it. I just thought I'd play that a little bit.
Oh, the little part. Yeah.
Oh no, you gotta play when Blue Marble's like, QE for listening.
Play the darn thing.
Okay. Play the whole thing.
It's another gas.
No. Wrong, oh Rama. Plants don't use CO2 to generate oxygen. All the oxygen generated or liberated comes from the splitting of water by photosystem 2 during light-dependent reactions. We knew this 80 friggin' years ago. It's called the Hill reaction. Dummkopf. Apparently you've been swapping spit in the shower with the photosynthetic redneck, aka Hillbilly Blue Balls, the redneck retard, that made the same stupid mistake.
So trees don't create gas.
But no, they don't. Be careful. I got yelled at about that now. So just to be
really? Who by?
Just to be very quantum eraser. Just to be very specific, QE. If you're listening, you little son of a bitch.
Hi there, numpty.
We're not saying that trees break carbon dioxide up into carbon and oxygen.
That's exactly what that moron said. Let's take a listen.
Trees convert carbon dioxide, which is a gas, into oxygen, which is another gas. Trees convert carbon dioxide, which is a gas, into oxygen, which is another gas.
There you go. I will end it there because we played the other bit on the live show. Yeah, so that redneck retard, don't take the words that have just come out of this man's mouth to mean what they say, because I did the same thing and you corrected me. So let me correct him so that you accept that he didn't say what he's just said.
Maybe we're hearing wrong.
No, you're not hearing wrong. You're just only hearing the very front end of the conversation. The rest of it was cut out by QE and Nathan. Why don't we listen to the entire conversation?
The weird thing about that is that he seems to believe that trees are the source of gas near Earth's surface.
Yes.
Which is
and that, according to him, is the explanation for the pressure gradient we see.
Yeah.
What the hell makes all the nitrogen?
Yeah. Well, that's another question, but yeah. Trees convert carbon dioxide, which is a gas, into oxygen, which is another gas. So trees don't create gas.
But no, they don't. Be careful. I got yelled at about that now. So just to be
really? Who by?
Just to be very quantum eraser. Just to be very specific, QE. If you're listening, you little son of a bitch. We're not saying that trees break carbon dioxide up into carbon and oxygen. It uses the water. Damn it, we know that. Yep, okay,
that's right.
Take 6.
This is called photosynthesis, and there are two brands of photosynthesis. There's C3 photosynthesis or C4 photosynthesis. They work slightly differently, and they take carbon dioxide and water in different proportions and produce sucrose and oxygen.
Right. One more time, if you would, please, Tony.
This is called photosynthesis, and there are two brands of photosynthesis. There's C3 photosynthesis or C4 photosynthesis. They work slightly differently, and they take carbon dioxide and water in different proportions and produce sucrose and oxygen.
Right. I think the entire conversation speaks for itself. There's no need really to go into any detail about that. This is just another example of the way those guys, people like Quantum Eraser and Nathan Oakley, misrepresent what other people say. They misrepresent their own citations, for Christ's sakes. And when they're not doing that, they're busy asking silly questions like, show me water sticking to the outside of a ball. Now, how in the world would I ever show you water sticking to the outside of a ball when we're here in the middle of the gravitational well of the Earth? Don't ask silly questions unless you want to see silly videos. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. And remember, QE, when I say how stupid can you be, that isn't a challenge, it's a question. Hey, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. Click the little bell if you want notifications. The channel now offers memberships, so consider that if you want to. There's a link to the Patreon and the PayPal for the Cavendish experiment. I really appreciate what you guys do. It helps immensely. Thank you so much. And with that, hey Gladys. We're out of here.
So many of them do see it as a challenge, don't they?
Apparently.
Yeah.
Well, there's your water sticking to a ball. They've been waiting for that one.
Yeah.
And it's on level 2 curve.
Thunderfoot has given Oakley another panning, 9 o'clock hero says. I don't think I've caught that one.
That's quite a long video, though, I think.
Oh, is it? Yeah,
yeah, it is. So,
yeah.
I watched it last night. It's excellent.
Oh, it is a good video, but yeah, it's half an hour long.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, it's definitely worth watching. But yeah, so
it sounds like a video. It needs to be re-edited to take some bites out of it.
Yeah, Thunderfoot just absolutely demolished Nathan.
Yeah.
Which isn't hard to do.
No, that's true.
That to do with the photosynthesis, I remembered that from school partially. I didn't know. Maybe I just didn't remember the exact details of it. But
well, you know, when we're just having a casual conversation about things like that, if you figure that the person you're talking to already has a knowledge of the details of the process, there's no point in going through the details of the process.
That's right.
And that's all we were doing. We were just talking, off the cuff. And
but obviously they've heard that or spied on Pip's show and grabbed that.
Yeah. Yeah. And so they select something out like that. I mean, seriously, what good was it going to do me to try to explain that to Brian's logic? The friggin' guy doesn't even know what CO2 is.
No.
Yeah.
No, that was quite stunning. Here's a guy who'll argue the toss with everybody, you know, and if a professor doesn't agree with him, then the professor's wrong. But he doesn't know what CO2 is.
I was being kind. I actually was being kind to the guy at that point. I asked that question for a very specific reason. I wanted to see what level of understanding he had. And when it became clear to me that he didn't even know what CO2 was made of, what's the point? At that point, I'm kicking the kitten, you know?
Yep.
And I dropped it. And then Quantum Eraser turns around and makes a big deal out of that, uses that like I didn't know. No, it wasn't me that didn't know, QE. It was Brian's logic that didn't have a clue. He was clueless.
Yeah.
There's biology studies in fourth grade used to simple experiments still in the plant in its own environment. It used to create oxygen and convert it, and as not disappeared, it changes gas, and then reconstituted that gas into oxygen. So it's a continuous cycle. It is simple biology.
Yes, it is.
Fourth grade.
Yeah, and Tony was making a simple point. Plants don't generate gas out of nothing. They take a gas and they release another gas.
Yeah.
They take a molecule of CO2 and they end up releasing a molecule of O2, which they happen to get from water, but it doesn't matter. You know, that's the details. That was the point Tony was making. That level of dishonesty really just infuriates me.
Mm.
Didn't pay attention fourth grade.
No.
Yeah, and Quantum Eraser, if you happen to be listening to this, why is it that every other scientist that's studied thermodynamics doesn't seem to have a problem with the atmosphere and the second law of thermodynamics? That only someone like quintessentially erroneous seems to think that it violates the second law of thermodynamics. You'd kind of think that maybe you're wrong.
Never wrong. I like quintessentially erroneous. That's quite good.
Yeah, I like that one.
Well, Quantum Eraser can't wrap his head around, nor can Nathan Oakley, because neither one of them ever study thermodynamics. They don't understand.
No, of course not.
They are clueless when it comes to the simple fact that in thermodynamics, entropy is something that is used to measure the transfer of energy. It's a way to quantify the transfer of energy. Now, entropy taken on in a different context is the reordering of stuff to microstates. Okay, but that's not what we're talking about when we're talking about thermodynamics. We're talking about the break the word up, QE, if you're listening, buddy. Thermo, what is that? Heat. Dynamics, what is that? Things moving. Heat moving. Heat. Oh, good Lord. We've discovered thermodynamics.
They're going to catch on the phrase push, yeah. It's a catchphrase buddies. They wouldn't have a clue what straight perpendicular or whatever fucking mean it is. You know? Just a catchphrase. And just go from there. That's all it is. Just one.
Hasn't the first law got something to do with energy can't be destroyed or something as well?
Yeah, that's essentially what it says. In thermodynamics, look up entropy in thermodynamics. It carries the symbol of S, and that symbol has dimensions. What are those dimensions? Joules per Kelvin, energy per degree of temperature. Kelvin's not in degrees, but okay.
Because that's what I've been learning. I've picked up on a few things like the sun, how its own process of producing what it does, and then it's not getting destroyed; it's just getting recreated or whatever. And that's the same with energy can't be destroyed. Like the water that's getting used, it'll turn back into water and oxygen, or it'll go back to water again. It'll just keep going in circles.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what happens to sugar when it breaks down. I haven't learnt that one yet.
Quartz.
Oh well.
I've just been saying something anomalous. I wait till I find it. I can share it to him. If I can find it. Where did I find it? Oh, carry on just now till I find it.
Okay. Well, I haven't watched this one, but Simon said there's a man who thinks penguins are fake.
Retard and an 8-pound
water head. What? No, we're not going to hear it again.
Don ate a retard and an 8-pound water head. He was 5'3" and he said to me, "I like business."
What the? What the? What the?
That's Kiwi on holiday, apparently.
Oh, okay. Penguins are fake.
Oh yeah, this Herbert.
Of this channel, then you will know of the series that I once did called The World by Hans. It was a look at YouTuber Hans Wormhat and the list of conspiracies that he covered, and some of them were very humorous. From Santa is a psyop to volcanoes aren't real, carbon dating is a hoax, and sunspots prove NASA are lying. It was one hell of a journey. Well, if you like those, then you'll be very happy to hear that The World by Hans is back for a one-off special. And he's going after penguins. Hello all and welcome along to another episode of Tinfoil Tuesday with me, Simon Dan. Thank you very much for joining me. Yes, Hans is back, and if you've missed him, then you're in for a real treat today. This conspiracy king has a lot of pedigree, pumping out such classics as The Titanic was mostly empty, Why don't gorillas throw poop, Eunuchs have long fingers, and quite unbelievably, D-Day was boring. Recently he made a video with the title, "Send this video to people who believe in penguins." Let's take a look, shall we? Then all of us regular penguin believers can have our world turned upside down.
Hans Wormhat, send this video to people who believe in penguins.
So basically every single person on the planet then, except you.
And I'm talking about the tuxedo wearing, living at the alleged South Pole the March of the Penguins type penguin. There is a type of aquatic bird, and it's black and white splotched. It doesn't look like it's wearing a tuxedo, but a memory that sticks with me from childhood is going to see the penguins at the zoo, and I was just very underwhelmed because in your mind as a child you think, oh, emperor penguins, these big bright orange, what do you know, these big penguins with bright orange on them, and you get to the penguin exhibit and no, it's these little black and white splotched aquatic birds.
There are 18 different penguin species, and emperor is just one of them. Being a smaller, different coloured penguin doesn't make it any less of a penguin.
And I remember thinking, what, this isn't a penguin. That's what I remember thinking. And I just want to first go through these slides that are from, this is like pretty new penguin exhibits at SeaWorld. I think most of these are Orlando SeaWorld. I don't know if they're all the same ride or anything, but you scoot around on these Roomba things and you watch screens. It's literally nothing but screens and pretty props. Oh, look, screens. There is this part, and what it is, these are just animatronics in the background, and they sell it to you as living penguins.
Animatronics? Wow, Hans, do you actually listen to yourself?
And it's just not real. They're animatronics. Those emperor penguins, they didn't used to have these at zoos at all because just the technology wasn't there, I guess. It was too hokey. They only would show you photos of them and you would watch them on TV, but never in the zoo would they ever have stuff like this. Nowadays, I guess they have this at SeaWorld, but...
Emperor penguins are a very hard species to keep in captivity. To start with, they're the only species of penguin that lay their eggs on the sea ice. Due to this, only a few places in the world keep emperor penguins. These smaller species are much easier to keep in captivity.
Look at the only ones that are in the water are going to be just black and white aquatic birds. The ones in the water will never be the emperor penguin. Why doesn't that one go swimming?
Emperor penguins are fantastic swimmers, but it's unlikely that you'll ever see them swim because of the very small numbers held in captivity and the size of their enclosures.
Why do those ones just stand up there and not go in the water? So I guess this ride at SeaWorld was kind of a mixture. Some animatronics, some aquatic. But I mean, even they could have fake little robotic aquatic things too.
Fake swimming penguins now. Bloody hell.
Nothing to stop in that. Okay, look at the screens. How is this a ride? What about this is SeaWorld? I just don't understand. Showing screens. It's like they're showing you the truth. Oh, look, it's all just CGI and screens. And really obvious. Like, it's not even trying to look like documentary stuff. It's just obvious CGI.
Obvious CGI? What did these conspiracy theorists do before CGI was invented? What was their excuse then?
They make amazing rides that blend tech with story that everyone can enjoy. I went on this ride last week. I honestly thought it was just animated penguins. Until the ride turned around and there were real penguins at the end. I seriously almost cried. They could tell. This person could tell that it was just a bunch of animated penguins. It's not real. But then at the very end of the ride, they show you a few real aquatic birds. And oh, everything was real the whole time.
This is absolute evidence for Hans. Brilliant.
I love this because fake animals are one of the things where if you go and you read through the comments, people have instincts about this stuff. And there's also people who joke about this stuff. They'll make jokes, little jokes about it. Oh, it's just a drunk person in a suit. Oh, it's just a drunk person in a suit. By the time you've heard that joke about the 100th time, when it comes to pandas, it hits you. Oh yeah, they are probably just drunk people in suits.
So pandas are now just drunk people in suits. The amazement never ends.
Penguin is 33 in Chaldean. It's probably an old hoax. Look at these old penguins. How can you not tell that that's just a taxidermy joke?
Now, not to judge taxidermist's sense of humour here, but this doesn't look like much of a joke to me.
Doesn't even look good.
Here, penguin.
Adelie penguin. Does that look like a real life, or does that look like a little puppet?
Oh dear.
Antarctica, penguins and krill in danger. It looks like a puppet to me. Doesn't look like a real life. Not at all. These really old ones too, the really old photos are just puppets.
Oh yeah, there's like 8 people underneath these rocks controlling all those penguins. Seems legit.
Yeah, they edited out the strings.
And people always come, why? Why would somebody do this? Why would somebody do this? I've known people in my life to lie about what they ate for lunch, and it doesn't serve any purpose.
They've lied about what they ate for lunch. Oh, come on, Hans.
They're of their father, the devil, the father of all lies, and they love hoaxing people. They think that this is so funny that they can get people to believe in stuffed animals. It makes them feel powerful that they can make people live in a fantasy land. And they get off on gatekeeping knowledge and feeling superior to people and smug because they know that the stuff is all hoaxery. And so that's why they love pushing it. The more that they can push it and the more that they can get people to believe in this BS, it just makes them feel smug and superior.
Don't know what you're talking about, Hans.
And they're liars. They love to lie. They don't need a reason. Although, of course, there are reasons for this stuff. They use it to push evolution. The South Pole hoax. I don't believe that Antarctica is icy wasteland. I think the center of the Earth, that might be where Garden of Eden is, or was, I don't know. And the real ice lands are of the north. The north is the ice wall around Earth.
Sorry, what now? The north is the ice wall. What?
What?
Just think of how north, anywhere you go, if you go north, you're going to get to ice, and it's huge lands. Canada, Alaska, Siberia. And if you go look at the Shill flat Earth map, all of that is crushed into the center. Very tiny. How are you supposed to crush Alaska and Canada and Russia? How is all of that supposed to get crushed in the center of the Earth? That doesn't make sense.
No. No, please no. What is happening? I'm about to agree with Hans. No.
Those immense icy lands in the north, that's the real ice wall around Earth. And Antarctica, who knows? What they show us is Photoshop BS. The people who claimed to go to Antarctica, no, they probably just went north and took pictures in the snow. I don't know. I don't know what's in Antarctica. And definitely not penguins. The scale is so off on this. Like, what is with this mammoth baby? The baby is like bigger than the adults.
Is it? Doesn't look like that to me.
It's usually just Photoshop these days. There's a lot of... It's like a meme. The emperor penguins. This person probably just Photoshopped this photo together. There's probably... For stuff like these penguins... I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen the website by now where you can go to this website and keep reloading it and they keep making fake faces. Just computers can come up with just a totally fake face and they look like a real person. It looks like a real face. There's probably a Photoshop tool where you can just click the mouse and it'll make a penguin for you. Make a penguin, make a penguin, make a penguin. That's what most penguin stuff looks to me. It's like it's a stamp.
Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Pictures of penguins are made by an automatic computer that's set on...
Make a penguin, make a penguin, make a penguin.
Hard to argue with that one, isn't it, guys? Let's leave Hans and his delusions there for today. I've had enough now. Thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed it today, then please do like and subscribe. It'd be thoroughly appreciated. I have been Simon Dan. Have yourselves a great day and I'll see you tomorrow for some more physics. See you then.
Make a penguin. Make a penguin.
Copy.
Yeah. that. I don't know how genuine that guy is. I suspect he's just doing it for the views and whatever.
Yeah. It seems like
Well, I
one of
never
them.
knew.
Obvious.
I never knew Photoshop had to make a penguin button.
Maybe it's an extra add-on you have to buy.
Yeah, maybe. I'll check that out. I like penguins. I like to make penguins.
Unbelievable.
I do remember one of the recent documentary series that David Attenborough narrated over, and they went down somewhere to film the penguins, and over here the program's 3/4 of an hour long because it's on BBC, so there's no adverts. So they fill up the extra quarter of an hour with the sort of behind the scenes. How did we film this bit? And the film crew found out that they'd set up their tents and everything, their whole little base camp in this area where the penguins weren't. And they found out why the penguins weren't there because they basically woke up in the morning, I think, and found there was a complete river of penguin poo and pee flowing through their campsite. Because there were thousands and thousands and thousands upon thousands of penguins in this colony, and it was basically most of it was flowing past and through where they'd set up camp. Yeah. And they're sort of saying it's a good job that we're here and you can't smell what we can smell. But it looked pretty revolting.
It's anything like duck poo.
It's amazing. It's amazing. One species travels 100 kilometers inland to get their nesting.
Yeah, king penguins are interested do that. Yeah.
Well, something scary I noticed on that video, though. It looked like he had 10,000 thumbs ups and only like 89 thumbs downs.
Oh my God.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Holy Jesus. I don't even know the name of his site. Does anybody know? Well, never mind. I don't know.
You had to finish the sentence.
Nope.
Too many rabbit holes.
Nope. Stopped just before I stepped off that cliff.
If you are a long-time watcher of this, then you will know of the series that I once...
Stop. You weren't supposed to be playing. Not going to go through that again.
Wrong button, Jerry.
Yeah, wrong one. Oh, here's Han's original video. There you go. There's his channel. There you go. There's the original video. I'll copy it. I'll put it out in the peanut gallery.
You're so generous. Thank you for
sharing.
sharing.
There you go.
Yeah, Terry, why are you trying to push people over the edge?
You just can thank me later. I'll put it over on the Discord too, just for shits and giggles. There we go. There we go. Okay, I'll get rid of him now. Okay, I got Everett Anderson now. He's got Flat Earther Adam, level Earth observer.
Oh yeah.
Thinks dams in the Netherlands prove the Earth is flat. Alan says, "Don't do it, please." Already done it, Alan. Sorry. Too late.
Yep.
Dams in the Netherlands proves the Earth's flat. Don't know.
Yeah, do you know what? They don't.
Well, you never know. Dams, he might have compelling proof.
You want to put money on that?
Technically, aren't the Netherlands curved?
Quick one today. Just watched a documentary on this super long sea wall in Holland. At the end of it, got me thinking. I was like, I wonder. Yeah, so I thought, let's bang in the elevation stats along that sea wall there. And we didn't even get the graph come up. Don't even get any numbers. Bottom left, all we get is 2 words. Mostly flat. Between the 2 points of reference, we've got a distance of 25k, converts to about 15 miles. Break that down according to the globe mathematics. Between the 2 points of reference, there should be a drop of 150 feet. But as we can see, Google, bottom left, is telling us it's mostly flat. I expect that's probably a couple of little divots in the road there. Other than that, it's as flat as you like. Over a beautiful, nice, flat, level body of water. Water tells me the truth. Cranes tell me the truth. The list goes on. And in this case, the Dutch seawall and Google are telling you and me the truth.
Oh, really?
Why does that road got a curve in it?
Yeah, I was just noticing that right in the end of the distance there. You can see
basically, what Adam's admitting is he doesn't understand how Google Earth works. When it says it's mostly flat, that means there's pretty much no change in elevation. That's because he says, "Oh, where's the little graph showing the heights of everything?" Yeah, well, there's no point because there's nothing to show.
Why are those stacks curving like that off in the distance?
Yep. So reminiscent of Sandley's photographs of those pylons on Pontchartrain.
Exactly.
Do exactly the same thing because they're going over the curve of the Earth.
Well, it was one thing that Oakley was not Oakley. Riley was trying to get me to come in and explain. I said, "Yeah, it's curve. Haven't you heard of curvilinear perspective?" He definitely wanted to have a piece of me that day about that.
Yeah, poor old Adam. He hasn't got a clue. This is like when Oakley and QE said, "Here's our flat Earth model," and they presented Google Earth, and they looked at the change in elevation from one side of the ocean to the other. Well, first they did like Pontchartrain and said, "Oh, look at 0 feet this side and it's 0 feet that side." Yes, it would be because it's the same water level either side. It doesn't mean it's flat. And this guy's making the same mistake. You say, yeah. When you look across uneven terrain on Google Earth and it generates that little sort of sectional view, showing you the change in elevation. You're not going to see that there because there isn't really any change in elevation. That's why they built those damn dikes in the first place. Get the water out because it's all flat. But that doesn't mean that it's a flat Earth.
That's as bad as having the salt flats. Well, that must be
don't,
flat.
Please. All the salt flats are
called
flat.
the salt flats.
Well, yeah, they're called flat because they look flat, but they're not actually flat and level. You know, they're following the curve of the Earth, as professional surveyors have shown time and time again. But obviously, we all know that flat earthers you know, out trump professional surveyors every time because reasons.
Haven't you seen Google Earth? Haven't you seen Google Earth Pro's topography elevation tool where it does show the Earth's flat?
Sure, you can do that. Just draw a path, and you can look at the elevation profile.
Yeah. But that's the thing. It's the elevation profile. And he's saying, oh, they're not even showing me an elevation profile. It's because there's nothing to show.
Well, because you didn't freaking ask for it. You didn't.
I think that was Google Maps, not Google Earth.
I was on Google Maps, so that's even worse.
Google Earth Pro's got it too, I think.
Yeah, you need Google Earth Pro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Will give you the elevation profile. But if there isn't an elevation profile, you know, what's the point? There's
Mostly flat. Well, yeah. Why would you call them the salt bumps?
Yeah, that's it.
There's certainly no mountains out. You wouldn't call them the salt mountains. There's no mountains. There's a few bumps, not very big ones. Mostly flat. The salt flats. That's a good idea. Let's call it that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well, but I think that always confuses them. You know, it's showing very little change in elevation. Yes, elevation from the mean level. You know, no, it's not going to show curvature because that's not what it's measuring.
Measuring gravitational equipotentials with it's measuring.
Well, I think that's about all we can put up with tonight.
Yeah.
Might just play this to end off. Pip says Terry is rolling a fag, methinks. Shh.
Yes. The class said, "Who's eating? I hope we brought enough for the whole class."
No, I was trying to be quiet over here, but
we recognise the noise of the tobacco packet and
Yeah.
like we know when you're in the kitchen. We hear these things.
Oh, okay. I'll go around every room in the house, and you can tell me which room I'm in.
You're in the other room.
Yeah.
What have we got? I got no idea about this one.
I made it so long ago now, have I?
Oh, it's only recent.
Yeah, I put it up today, but I made it.
Oh, okay.
Press play, Terry.
Okay, I'll press play, Terry.
I'm a middle-aged anarchist. In the depths of suburbia, discontent is brewing. I thought that I should warn you, so stop what you are doing. For there is a rising feeling that something's got to give. It's coming from the middle-aged, no matter where they live. I'm a middle-aged anarchist, although it's hard to tell. I may look ordinary, but inside I'm mad as hell. You may say it's my hormones or I'm at a funny age, but underneath my cardigan, I am burning with rage. I'm a middle-aged anarchist, a punk, a mutineer. I'll round up all estate agents and make them disappear. I don't want to watch Bake Off or Strictly or X Factor. I don't want to take country drives stuck behind a tractor. I'm a middle-aged anarchist. I don't want to drink tea. I just want to do Jaeger bombs all day till 3:30. I don't want to go food shopping, don't want to stand in queues. I want to live on takeaways and chocolate and booze. I'm a middle-aged anarchist, a rouser of panic. I want to eat preservatives, not fresh or organic. I want to use a car park, then drive off without paying. To hell with traffic wardens and paying and displaying. I'm a middle-aged anarchist, a rouser of rabble. I want to drive in bus lanes, and I want to cheat at Scrabble. I want to start a riot, cause political unrest. I want to march on Westminster, wearing my thermal vest. I'm a middle-aged anarchist, a rebel with a cause. I've lived through 10 prime ministers and through the menopause. I don't want to read newspapers, don't want to watch the news. I want to streak through Downing Street in just my comfy shoes. I'm a middle-aged anarchist and I'm not giving in. I don't want to put my recycling in the correct bin. I want to go to Waitrose and stand right in the middle and shout, "You're being overcharged, it's cheaper at Lidl." I'm a middle-aged anarchist, an ignorer of rules. I'm sick of being sensible and listening to fools. I'd lead a revolution in my Che Guevara cap. If I just had the energy, I think I need a nap. That end, don't forget to like and subscribe and press the notification button. And thank you to all my subscribers and Patreons. See you next week. Bye.
Only had the energy.
Well, I forgot the Sex Pistols in my head.
All the young ones.
Oh yeah, and the young ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
There we go.
Oh, video.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thanks everyone for coming. Everyone have fun?
Oh yeah.
Okay, Jared.
Thanks, John. Thanks, Herman von.
More bacon next time, please, Terry.
Thanks. Sorry, them?
More bacon next time, please, Terry.
Oh, okay, I'll try. Thanks, Herman von Holtz. Thanks, Farmer's Boy. Middle-aged anarchist. Bacon Earth and Big Blue. Who do we have? Carl, Gary, Tusk, Amy, Milkman Dan, No Name, 9 O'Clock Hero, Ori Stewie, whoever have I missed? Andrea, hello wonderful person. Dr. Zarkov, oh, Alan was out there even. He wasn't hiding. If I've missed your name, oh, Dartman, I see a Dartman. I think that's about, I think I've missed someone. Oh, Colin, there we go. I've probably missed some of yous. Okay then, head over to Discord if you want for afters. I think there might be still some cake left if somebody hasn't eaten it all.
Oh, I haven't eaten it all.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't eat that much in one night.
All right, so catch us later.
You're not trying hard enough, Paul.
Later, Peanuts.
Yeah.
Say good night,
I
Peanuts.
could, but I'd be sick.
Night, Peanuts.
Later, Peanuts.
Good night. Good night, Mocha-nut hickories.
Mocha-nut hickories.
Scraping the barrel now.
Right.
Yeah, the peanut barrel.